Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Happy Lord's Day, even though a lot of y'all on here ain't acting not a tad bit godly. What's up, Mel?
Hey, girl.
I like it.
This
This
definitely
when they come to the Lord.
Look, this definitely don't feel like it's been no Sunday.
I'm like, I know one particular person involved in all this fool-la-la, as David Wilson likes to say. Said they had got back with the Lord or some shit like that. And everybody like, is this how you act when you come back to Christ? But anywho, I can't talk because I ain't been in church in the month of Sunday, so I know I done backslid like 3, 4, 11 times. But anyway, what's up, chat? Come on in, come through. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video. This is going to be an open panel. As long as people are being respectful, you know how we do over here at the hood table. We don't do all that. Fighting, yelling, screaming, arguing, going way off. But anyway, we're pretty chill over here, and that's why I like it over here. Corio, what's up? What's up, moderator? One of our newest moderators. Colette, hey, how you doing? Queen Diva, what's up? Who else in the chat? I think I saw, was that Spicy Dicey? What's up, Spicy Dicey? You said I sent you an IG message after your live yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that because I swear I don't check my IG as much as I should. But Spicy Dicey said I was hoping that you or Deanna would go live. I don't know where Deanna at. Where's Deanna, y'all? Y'all need to go find Deanna so she can jump on the panel and come over here and shoot the shit with us. But yes, welcome to the live. Please hit the like button on your way in. Please and thank you very much. And subscribe if you are new here. Please feel free to subscribe. Now, somebody I got on the panel with me, some of you might be very familiar with because she has her own channel. And also she does support some people in the Black sector, including the Hood Table. So everybody give a shout out to my first co-host of the evening, and that is Melissa King Econ. Melissa King Econ. And again, she has her own channel. So if y'all not subscribed over there, please go over there and check her out. You said Deanna was in Kimmy's like, man, you know what, Mel? I don't know what all you got to watch. And what's up, Silky Black? Hey, boo.
I saw where Deanna had put a comment on her the board thing. And that's what made me ask, what is going on? Because she was asking a question like, so she was asking, so Kimmy knew about something. I was like, what did I miss? I didn't miss something.
Oh, you mean Deanna put something on her community wall?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think about an hour ago. And that's what made me say something must have happened.
Okay, hold on. Let me go over there. Let me see what Deanna put on her community wall. Deanna's my girl. That's my girl.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. So 2 hours ago, Deanna said, child, so Kimmy and Joyce knew Tracy man was talking shit, but didn't tell Tracy.
And see, I was lost. I'm like, what happened? When did this come out?
And then somebody underneath that said, I'm trying to see why Tracy won't address Kimmy, saying that Tracy said behind the scenes, Ben sent the pic, and cheerleading in the chat looking dumb, shaking my head, Kimmy something else. That
See, I
is crazy
didn't.
because if Kimmy knew all about Tracy Mann telling Shelly stuff about Tracy, and then they over there caping for Tracy to try to get her out of trouble so she can get her channel back and all. It's just be some weird shit going on behind the scenes. And that's why I titled the live what I titled the live. Like, this just keeps happening time and time again. Y'all in these private group chats, back chats, StreamYard chats, member chats, whatever, text message chats. I mean, and then when y'all fall out, everything comes to the forefront. Like, should
Yeah.
Tracy have known that her man Noble was talking shit about her behind her back?
Now, see, when did all of that happen, though?
You mean when was
When
he
was the
talking?
conversation? When did he
Oh,
have a conversation?
it was conversations. It
Oh,
was conversations, which leads me to wonder if that's why Shelly really, really wanted to have that interview
mm-hmm.
that people say Jay Wilson basically stole from underneath her.
Yeah.
But I do truly
But that
think
was
that
kind of
interview.
unsuccessful, though.
Yeah, because that wasn't really no interview. That was interview. That wasn't really no interview. I think
No.
Shelly's interview would have been a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I missed because I didn't even watch Kimmy's live, so I don't know what all she talked about. I did go back and catch the one Shelly did where she was, talking about Joyce and all that stuff. But I was
Yeah.
like, it's been a lot of talking going on.
It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talking going on. But I must have to say, y'all in the chat gonna have to fill me in because, mind you, I watched everybody. I didn't watch the last bit of Tracy's. I watched a lot of it
Yeah,
though.
I didn't
But I
see
did
Teresa
watch
either.
Shelly. I did watch Kimmy. I watched all of them. And besides maybe a few things that Noble might have said behind Tracy's back regarding, Tracy. I mean, like he was saying stuff like she didn't have a whole set of silverware, or she didn't have a whole plate set, or she didn't have a whole, or her shower curtain wasn't long enough, it didn't reach the floor, or
That
something
kind
like
of
that.
sound that kind of sound like girl talk. Why would a man be talking about that type of stuff?
That's what people keep saying. He's a chatty patty. And what's up, Sislo? Welcome to the panel.
Hey, Miss Isla.
What up, dude?
Sislo, you type it in the back chat what you should be typing in the comments section.
Oh Lord, girl.
That's okay. Good
Try
thing
to
it
get
wasn't nothing private.
copy and paste.
Good thing
Copy and paste.
Good thing it ain't the reverse. You know how
Try
it is about the back chat, girl.
Well, I
try
don't
to
even
get
go
my
there.
head.
You don't want to be
Hey,
back chat.
that back chat dangerous.
Girl, the back chat is lethal, okay?
No, okay, I'm gonna copy and paste.
Okay. But Colette said she's lost too. Hold on. You said hold on, I gotta read a comment. Hold on. Colette said it's too hard to keep up. She said all this stuff
Mm-hmm.
is funny, but it's still hard to keep up. And what did somebody else say? Hold on. Was it Corio? Oh, Corio said Deanna was in Kimmy's chat. Oh, she said she don't. Do you see Silky Black now, Corio? Oh, I heard where Kimmy said, she said, Deanna, be nice. But see, I was catching up. I was behind in Kimmy's chat. So when you're behind in the chat, the comment section the chat just be
Yeah,
going.
it's
So I
going
couldn't
fast.
keep
Yeah.
up with the chat and be behind in the chat at the same time. But I did hear Kimmy say, Deanna, be nice. Deanna, be nice. So what was Deanna doing in the damn chat?
Yeah, I wasn't over there.
Hey, I'm only up here real quick. I ran in
Hey,
my
Corio.
cousin's family room. Hey, Sislo. Hey, Melissa. Real quick. This
Hey
was for
y'all.
Colette. Only Colette. Okay. What Kimmy said was, okay. I don't know if you remember Hood Table. I don't know if you remember Colette. But I had said, like, the last live or the one before that, what's her name? Shelly was trying to pick a fight with Tracy. Do you remember me repeatedly saying that, Hood Table?
Mm-hmm.
Picking,
Yeah.
picking, picking, picking.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, I said, Tracy's going to lose it. But Tracy never did. And Shelly just kept picking. I want her to drag me. I heard somebody told me that she wanted to drag me. And I remember thinking, you're not even sounding like you telling the truth, let alone if, because Tracy, once she says she's going to drag you, she's dragging you. So anyway, so today in Kimmy's live, she admitted that in the back chat, once again, her, Joyce, and Shelly, Kimmy, and Joyce in the back chat, and she told them that she has been talking to Noble behind the scenes for a minute, and that he had been telling her Tracy's personal business. And she was telling them what Noble had told her. And so Kimmy says she figured out that's why Shelly had seemed to be, in her mind too, trying to force this beef with what's her name? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. With
Tracy.
Tracy. Yeah, Tracy. And she said she felt that way too. Like, and she said she had remember I also told you that when Shelly would get, yeah, let her say something. Let her say something. I'm just waiting. Come on and say something. And remember, I told you Kimmy would be like, Shelly, don't do that. Don't do that. So what Kimmy said, once Shelly told her that her and Noble were talking behind the scenes, Kimmy said she found a mutual person between her and Tracy, and she told that Tracy what was up. She told her Shelly and Noble are talking behind the scenes, and he's telling Shelly, uh, supposedly telling Shelly personal things. She's told us a few things, and I think she told the person a few of the things that um Shelly had told them, Noble had told her, and she said she told Tracy, stand down, don't jump off the porch, because that's what she wants you to do, so she can tell all this stuff that Noble told her. And so she said, I know y'all was wondering why Tracy didn't jump off the porch and drag Shelly all up and down the YouTube streets. And that's why, because I let her know exactly what was up with Shelly and Noble. And so then Kimmy said Tracy gave her the go ahead to tell what Shelly had been telling Noble, because Kimmy was like, if she, they wanted to get it out there so Shelly wouldn't keep trying to hold it over Tracy's head and threaten to tell it. And so they were like, Tracy told Kimmy, go ahead and spray it. She was like, and then I'm going to go live after your live and I'm going to spray it, because Kimmy was like, so you won't have anything over there to hold over anybody's head. She was like, not Jay Dunn's, not Benz's, not mine, not Joyce's, and not Tracy. And she was over there. I'm gonna be honest, it was a good live. She was showing some receipts by hand because she was reading them verbatim off her phone.
But they weren't even that bad, though. That's what I was saying.
What the hell? I mean, what do people want? Do they want the
No. I'm
want
not
Shelly to
saying
have a
that.
gun, have an AK-47? I mean,
I'm not saying that. You get me
I
all
don't.
wrong. I'm saying what she was trying to say before Shelly could air it out wasn't all that bad. Like it didn't really make Tracy look all that bad.
It
You know, that's
didn't.
what I'm saying.
It didn't, but it was just the point that Shelly was over there threatening Tracy. Let her go
Right.
live. Let her say something about me so I can talk about all these evictions. And come to find out, it's the eviction that we all know about.
Yes, that's what I'm
You
saying. We
know what I'm
all knew
saying?
about it now.
But I think it was just the joy for Shelly to let Tracy know she was talking behind the scenes with Noble. I'm
Right.
not even so sure, Hood Table, that it was what was told. Well, then she said that Tracy didn't have any silverware. He told Shelly Tracy didn't have any silverware, that she didn't have any plates. And it's like,
Yeah, I gotta
that's
stock
kind
up
of
on
hard
silverware
to
and
believe.
plates like every few months. Like you got kids, you ain't got no plates and shit.
Right. I throw, girl, with my eyesight, I throw forks away. I bet you I buy new silverware once a year because
Yep.
I might end up by the end of the year having one small fork left or one
Girl, we
fork.
buy new forks every 3-4 months, and we all blame each other. Like who's throwing away all the forks and spoons? I don't know. You
Ex-
probably did.
exactly. And I'm going to be honest. I have a dishwasher, but I'm lazy. I have dishes, but I'm lazy. I keep paper plates in here. I have a box of those
So do I. Yep.
forks, spoons, and knives like you buy for a family reunion. The box.
That's all we use.
And because I don't want to do dishes, I don't want to even scrape them and pre-wash them to put them in the dishwasher. Once the dishwasher's finished, I hate putting dishes away. It's just easier to throw everything in the trash can and take the trash out when it's needed. So I don't,
Same here.
that didn't seem like a big deal to me, but I'm sure people will make it a big deal.
Oh, you know,
And
people will. I done heard people come over here talking about, oh, it's so tacky. People eating off of like. Have you ever seen somebody post a dish, a very nice dish that they might have cooked, and put it
mhm.
on paper plate, and people be dragging them because it's on a paper plate?
Yes, they would be dragging me nonstop. Nonstop. Because I'll fix a pot roast with veggies in my crock pot. And when it's time to eat, even on a Sunday, because my grandmama used to bring the good stuff out on Sunday, I put it right on a paper plate. And I even have like the little what's those things? TV stands. Pay
Same
good
here.
money. Yeah, pay good money because those things are expensive.
They
And
are. If you go to Walmart and get the wooden ones, them the ones I got, they are
yes,
expensive.
they are expensive for no reason. And I'll sit either in my bedroom in my chair or I'll go in well, I kind of anyway, I do what I do with my paper plates and my plastic silverware. Now if I have company, depending on who the company is, you're gonna eat on paper plates.
That's
Unless you
different too, depending on
I
company
know
who it
that's
yeah,
is.
right.
yeah,
Because
depending.
I done had people tell me, I don't want, don't you dirty up your dishes over me.
Girl, I'm the
Look,
first
I
one to
I
say
had to
that.
check my brother because he came over my house and had the nerve to open a cabinet finna pull a glass out. I'm like, if you don't get a plastic solo cup and get
Thank
out
you.
my,
Okay, so
you
you
know
keep
that
the.
ain't what we do over here.
I keep some red solo cups. Okay, I mean the whole
Yep.
kitchen. Even though
Yep.
I have plates, saucers, um, coffee mugs. I have the whole set. I have a set of
Mhm.
glasses. I have, you know what I'm saying? I have the juice. This in the set came the little juice glasses and the the drinking glasses. I have all that. But
Mhm.
when you come over here, if the three you, Sis Law, and Melissa came over here right now, and we were going to have some pizza and some soda,
And some
you be
liquor.
yeah, you be eating
Okay.
it off of a paper plate and you be drinking it out of
Mhm.
a solo cup.
I have a red
And
solo cup, and you know what? Y'all can call me hood or ghetto or whatever, because I know I am. But am I the only one who buy a whole pack of solo cups? and I will
Choose.
stack them bitches up in the cabinet like
Yes,
they
my
regular cups, and have all my other cups, all my glasses, and all my other cups behind the solo cups.
girl, mine's in there right
Now I
now,
don't do that.
like they are glasses.
Like they are
Yes,
glasses. So that way, when certain people come over, they'll automatically reach for the solo cup. But it also depends on the situation. Is this a Sunday dinner? Is this
right,
like a special person over at my
right,
house? You
right,
know, somebody who never
right.
been here before, you know, or something like
Exactly.
that.
Hmm.
But
I
Yes,
most
keep
people
mine
where
on the
I come
counter.
from, we don't
yes.
use glasses and dishes. Why? Because a lot of motherfuckers in the hood don't even have dishwashers.
Right,
Okay? So
And
we
right.
even
used
if
to
I got
using
one, I'd
paper
rather
plates.
take out the trash before I run a dishwasher.
Girl, girl, you let me tell you something. One of the worst things, dusting is number one. Emptying out the dryer and folding clothes and putting them away, number two. And number three is unloading a dishwasher. Okay? None of
Oh
them really
yeah.
take that long. It's just a personal thing.
Right.
I can't,
Mm-hmm.
girl.
Mhm.
I hate dusting ceiling fans because I have to move everything out the way. Because I get like irritated. It's like a pet peeve for a little
Hmm.
piece of dust to
But you know
Hmm.
fall
them
out,
slippers, they
to
catch all that
fall.
stuff.
But the dust still girl, sometimes the dust still be flying around, even when you use the Swiffer sweeper, cause I got the Swiffer, I got the big fluffy thing that it
Yeah.
sticks to it. It's supposed to
Uh-huh.
stick to it. And then I also have the little pads, the wet pads that you put up there and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
use them
yeah,
too. But
yeah.
sometimes the dust still falls. So I will like move my whole bed because my bedroom ceiling fan is right above my bed. So I'll move like the whole bed out the way. Then I get to dusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I move the bed all the way back over. But yeah, I'd rather clean a whole bathroom. We got 3 bathrooms. I'd rather clean all 3 bathrooms than wash dishes.
And
Yeah,
you
I
That's
know, my
get
for
it.
real.
mama had a nerve to come over. My mama's one of them clean, and she grew up in that era where you don't waste nothing. She'll be right here washing the damn solo cups. I'm like, that defeat the purpose. Throw that doggone cup away.
Yeah,
Oh no, I don't go that
mm-mm.
far. I don't go that far.
Mm-mm. Cause you
That's
get
my
great,
mama.
right? You get great deals on Amazon for all that, paper
Right.
plates, all of that. So
But she from
I
that
did.
generation where they don't waste nothing. Like she'll reuse a Ziploc
Oh no,
bag.
that's my mom. I know
Mm-mm,
what you're talking
mm-mm,
about. I
mm-mm.
don't go that far though. But my mama, rest in peace, she would do some bullshit like that for real.
Yeah, I ain't doing
Yeah,
none of that.
but
Hmm.
yeah, those are the things that you know, Shelly was making a big deal over. There's probably a little more. You know what I mean? But
But girl, the shit that Tracy was spilling about him though.
yeah, yeah,
Now
that's the
see, I ain't
thing.
catch none of that.
And
So
see, she's
share,
been
please.
warning him and warning him for what, weeks? Leave me alone. Just leave it alone. No, but let's just put it all to the side and just walk away quietly from each other. That's all she's been asking for weeks. Don't let you talking about airing me out. We don't want to do this because you have way more for me to air out on you than you do on me because I'm an open book. And chances are, because you're not from over here, I probably told it years ago, and you just gonna be repeating something I've already told about myself. And so,
Girl,
once
Well,
now
what was some
that
of the high points that
please
Tracy
tell
said?
her. Please tell her some of the funny shit, Carrie.
Please,
oh
don't
God,
make me wait.
Like the
when,
shoes,
well,
Curry, the
let me
shoes.
tell it. Well, let me
Okay.
tell it.
I'm going on mute. I'm listening.
Okay, and keep me honest. Colette, are you down there? You got me up here, girl. I'm doing this for you. I'm supposed to be mod, and you got me down in my cousin's basement.
And
Okay.
hey, life with Jamila. Hey, boo.
Hey, Jamila. Okay. So I'm not going in any particular order. I may leave something out, so the table help me out. She said
I got
that
you.
he told her, she had told him when she met him, at the end of my life, I'm on the other side of the mountain going down, basically. I want to enjoy myself. I want to, you know what I'm saying, be free and easy. I don't want any major anything. I want a relationship. I want the relationship to be nice and as easy as possible. Nothing, no relationship is easy. Girl, so she told him, oh, okay, okay. He told her, okay, okay. Girl, come to find out he got sickle cell. He's is a chain smoker. He does shrooms, which is a psychedelic, a hallucinogenic drug. He's an alcoholic. He lives with his grandmother that has dementia, and she kicks him out over and over again. And when she kicks him out, he goes to the homeless shelter and stays because his sister doesn't even want him to stay with her, even, you know, for a short period of time. Tracy said she was like, well, why don't you go stay at an extended stay hotel until you can get some place or why is your first thought to go to the homeless shelter? And he told her, well, a lot of people I know that work stay at homeless shelters. Okay. So his grandmother has dementia. So when she gets sick enough and has to go into the hospital, that's when he'll move back into the house because when they bring her home, she doesn't remember that she kicked him out. Hello, somebody. In the words of Boss Lady New Jersey, hello, somebody. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Uh, um, when he came to visit her in San Antonio, and he used to live in San Antonio, by the way. I didn't realize that. But when he came to visit her in San Antonio, he opened up his, you know how you open up your luggage? And she said, she walked in the bedroom and was like, what's that smell? And he was like, my socks. She was like, your socks? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go in your laundry room and wash my clothes. And she was like, you mean you packed dirty clothes to come on vacation? And he was like, yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Even
What
though
else?
he was talking about she kept dirty clothes in the washer, he was trying to say she kept dirty clothes in the washer. But you carrying around, you supposed to wash all your shit before you go on a trip, nigga.
What he said was she washed clothes
Ugh.
and then went to work. So the load was clean. It was just still wet in the washing machine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so instead of him putting them in the dryer so he could, you know what I'm saying, wash his clothes, he took her clothes out of the washing machine that had been washed, and all they had to do was be put in the dryer. He took the clothes and put them on the floor. Her clothes out of the washing machine onto the floor, and then washed his clothes. So when she came back from work, she was ready to take her clothes out of the washing machine and put them in the dryer. When she went in the laundry area, her clothes were still wet on the floor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So then she said, then what else did she say? She said,
The limp.
um, oh yeah, nigga got a limp. So this is before he was coming up there to visit. No,
Remember
before
that
she
rap
was
song
going.
"Walk with a Limp"? Remember that rap
Yes,
song?
before she went down to visit him in Detroit. He started fessing up to all this stuff. Well, I'm a chain smoker. I walk with a limp. And she was like, what? And so he had to tell her the real reason why he was in the hospital because he has sickle cell. So all this is coming out after, they've been phone dating for a while and she's going to go down there to visit for the first time in
So
Detroit.
basically, he catfished
Yes.
in a
Yes.
way.
Yeah, he catfished her.
Yes, hell fuck yeah, he cat. Oh, excuse me, Sislo. Yes, he
Oh,
catfished.
Cislo gone.
Did I run her off?
But bro, I don't know if she fell off, but bro jumping on. But Corio, do you think that he really broke his ribs, or he just couldn't go because of his sickle cell
I
when he was
think
exhausted?
it could have been either one. Teresa
If I
says she
bet
thinks he got, yes,
usually with sickle cell they have chest things fairly often, so he could have been having some type
yes,
of chest
yes,
issue, and they get a lot of
A lot of
you know,
fluid in their chest and a lot of
or like
yes,
pneumonia
yeah,
type stuff.
yep.
yes.
I have a
And
little
that,
cousin who got sick.
But you
remember
know
she
what?
said he had,
People with sickle cell usually don't, and I hate to be, drab, but they don't really live to get super old.
right, that's what she said too. They live between 47 and 50. The average age is 47 to 52
Yeah,
years.
because it used to be like
And he's
30.
50. Yeah, he's 50. And she said, that's why people thought she was tripping when she was saying how concerned she was for his health,
Yeah,
because
he
she
should have been
didn't tell
smoking.
anybody about how
Yeah.
serious it was. And he smokes back to cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. He's getting drunk. She said when he took his shirt off, he didn't want to take his shirt off because he had some kind of big bone that
I
was
was gagging. Mm-mm.
sticking out something. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, a whole catfish. But she said she was willing to thug it out, but she
She
wanted
was
him.
good.
That's why people were like, "Why you always trying to tell him what to do?" She said, "But that's why I bought him that smoking stuff. To quit smoking." She said,
Yeah.
"That's why I wanted him." People didn't understand why I was saying I wanted him to quit smoking. She said, "Because basically he has COPD now." She said, and
Mm-hmm.
and with the what's that? What does he have?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell. She said that's why he's having collapsed lungs.
Yeah,
That's
that's a bad
why he's
cold.
having dizzy spells. She said because either he was drunk because he snuck her bottle of tequila and drank it while he was in San Antonio. He snuck and drank her whole bottle of tequila, or he was having some type of probably symptoms of whatever, COPD, whatever. But he went
Mm.
to get out the shower and he grabbed the pole and he fell all over the bathroom floor. And, just what else did she say? I can't remember.
Don't
But
forget about the bunions on his toes and on
Well,
his
what's
feet.
this about the shoe size?
Yeah, he
oh,
don't even know his shoe size. Go
he did,
ahead.
as a grown 50-year-old man, he told Tracy he wore a 8.5 shoe. And so she said she was buying clothes for the cruise because he was supposed to go on the cruise. So she
Eight
was
and a
buying
half.
him clothes. And she said, so she bought him some shoes and stuff. And come to find out, he went and bought a pair of shoes and he wears a size 12 when he
I'm finna
went
say
to the
most
shoe.
grown black men don't wear no 8.
And she said she was like, well, why would you excuse me, I bought all these shoes for you now, and you said 8.5, and why wouldn't you know your own shoe size? And she said he had some, I forget what he said, but
No,
she's
then
like,
Tracy said he got bunions under his foot, or bunions on his feet. And
Uh-huh.
then Tracy said, well, damn, if you got bunions under your feet, maybe it's because you've been wearing too small shoes your entire
Right.
life. And she said maybe they're not even bunions. I was cracking up.
exactly. She said he's been wearing too small shoes all this time, and it just shows you how he doesn't buy things,
Bless his heart.
to, even though he works. She said as soon as he works, his check is gone, and she could never figure out why he'd be broke immediately because she said he pays $100 a week. Him and his young son's baby's mother came to agreement he'd pay $100 a week. And she
Hmm.
said, but she has no idea where the rest of his money goes. But she said that he just gets his money and he feels it's okay to just spend it till it's gone and then not have anything until the next. She said she'd send money down there for him to catch Ubers to work and back, and different kind of things. She said they helped each other, but she said for him to sit up there and say he wouldn't ever help a woman pay um her bills and stuff, she was like, that's because he knew he couldn't. She said he calls off sick all the time to work. And she was like, why don't you get disability? Because
Oh, yeah,
I'm
because I'm about to
sure,
say, if he
right? She's
truly has sickle cell, it's kind of
right,
hard for them
right,
to be
right.
physical like that.
Right. And so she said she would always try to give him helpful suggestions, but he ain't like to listen. He told her no, he'd rather work. But then she
Mm-hmm.
was like, but then when it's time to work, you calling off sick.
Mm.
Or
Well,
so that's all.
I know she said everybody talking about why would he move down here with Tracy when he got this good old union job. And she was
Oh
like, I don't
yeah.
even think he got a good old union job. She was like, he been demoted, he been promoted, he been demoted. Now he's over these teenagers that he act just like. And she said he pays like she said actually 100 to 150 a week, but still, depending on how much he get paid, that could be a lot. Cause 150 a week, that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like $600-700 a month.
yeah.
So that's not
Yeah.
bad for child support. So he
Yeah.
could be making a lot. But then when you look at it, if
She
he's
said he's
paying
making
that,
20 she said he's making $20 an hour, which is
okay. So
about
if he's making 20 and he's paying
38,000
six,
a year. Yeah.
right? That ain't shit.
Yeah.
That ain't
Wait,
shit,
$20 an hour is only 38,000.
girl.
Yeah.
It's about
It's about 30, a little over 38, right?
yep. Because if you take 20 times
2080?
160, because
No,
80 hours every 2 weeks,
2080.
160, that's $3,200 a month times 12, that's 38.4.
Okay.
And that's before taxes.
Yeah.
So yeah, $20 ain't shit, depending on
Right.
if you have a partner who's also helping you pay bills, or if you're a single, I mean if you're no kids,
And probably
if
cost of living in Detroit is probably higher than
yeah,
it is down
yeah.
here, down in Texas.
Sure, but people be around here talking about I make $20 on my job. I make 21. You ain't making shit.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, I remember back in the day, but I'm old though. $20, you making 20 an hour, you a boss.
Oh, back in the day, you could buy a mansion. But with the prices that was going on back in the day and the prices and the cost of living,
Yeah, I
shit.
have to keep that in mind. I still be living in, I guess, 1985.
Yeah.
Girl, $20 a day, you be lucky if you ain't gotta work a part-time job.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
So yeah.
Wow.
But I'm trying to think what else she said. He $20 an hour. Um
Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat?
she
Life
said
with Jamila said rent is 1,200. That's right. That's right. Rent is 1,200 in most places, even for an apartment.
Shoot, more than that.
Yeah.
but I don't think he pays anything because he lives with his grandma.
When he ain't in the shelter.
Well,
Oh, but did
Right.
you hear what his sister said? His sister said that one time, the first time I guess he was homeless, she said, you can stay with me until they find you a bed at the shelter or until they can make room for you at the shelter.
Right.
I'm like,
Right. Right.
oh,
Right. Right. Because
oh.
and you got to be careful of people who would rather let their family members stay in the shelter than stay with them. That says something. That says a lot about the person, I feel, because there's no one in my family that I love dearly that I would, at least we're not talking about live forever, just a place to stay till they get on their feet, a few months or something. You know what I mean? Because he has a job.
Mhm.
It's not
I got
like
a
he's
few people.
yeah, it's not like he's starting from scratch and he's got to find a job and everything. So basically, he just maybe needs to save a little, couple paychecks or whatever, and move out, find a place and move out. And no one would in his family would even let him do that. So that
You
kind
well,
know
of
it's
what?
probably, it's probably more to the story that he ain't even told Tracy.
But you
Yeah,
know what? There's a lot of people in my family who I will not let stay with me, and there's about a handful or less that I would.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it all depends on who this relative is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
And
I
see, I'm
love
a
my
firm
family dearly,
believer.
but can they stay with me, motherfucker? Hell no.
I'm
Yeah,
a
Now,
firm
now there's
believer. I
certain
don't
people who
start
say,
nothing I'm not
yeah,
gonna keep up. So
right.
you
And
if
know,
you
she,
start it every time you turn around, it'll be back over
yeah,
there.
you
and
know
she
what I
was
used
just
to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coriel. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say a little joke. That's all. You can go.
Oh, I was just saying, like what Jamila said. He was on, and he's probably proud of his job. But she said it is union, but it's not all he made. Like you said, he gets promoted, he'll get demoted. He'll get promoted, he'll get demoted. They start all they hiring now are like little 18, 19, 20 year olds, and he can't keep them under control. You know what I'm saying? Plus, then he's calling off a lot. So, it's not what I mean. He makes it seem like I'm a man and I'm doing all this, and Noble doesn't seem to be doing anything. And she said, I was willing, every time I turned around, there was something new that he was telling me about himself. She said, and I was still willing to work with it. She said, and not, she said, because I didn't, she said she told her friends what she was going through. And they were like, True City, that don't dump him, because she said, but every time I turn around, there's something new. If it's not his health, he doesn't have any money, he doesn't have a place to stay. She
But you
said
know
they
what,
were,
Coriel?
hmm,
Had it not be, and this is for anybody, had
mm-hmm,
it not be a public, open relationship, like we're all in a relationship, I'm sure it
mm-hmm.
would be easier for her to break up with him. But it's
That's true.
harder to break up with people when your relationship is so public. That's even with friendships. Like how many
That's
times you hear these people here say they want us to fall out. They want us to fall out. Don't take the pressure. Don't let them.
Yeah, we're
And,
not
and
gonna let him
sometimes they'll
win.
hold on to the very end of that
Mm-hmm,
non-friendship just to
mm-hmm,
be.
mm-hmm.
I'm an Aries. My cutoff game is on point. Like it's done.
Mine is too. Mine is too. I don't
Yep.
give
Now,
a
That
can I
that.
tell
damn.
y'all a little joke I used to say to my sons?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
What my friend to this day still teases me because when my sons were little and when I was raising them by myself, like when I would teach them about, respect and, all that kind of stuff. And I would tell them if they ever like disrespected me or try to rise up against me or whoop, they only one suitcase away from being homeless.
It's,
mm-hmm.
it's
Woo!
the truth.
Do you know how
It's
many
the
times
truth.
my homegirl would tell everybody that a nigga, a cousin, a kid, she would like my homegirl Tanya said, you only one suitcase away from being homeless. And everybody be like, why you tell your sons that? Because they only one suitcase away from being homeless. Shit, I ain't
I'm
one of
Mm-hmm.
with
those parents who take shit off of kids. They ain't never had
you.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
And
right.
no man nigga either, and they know that. Nan nigga either.
Mm-hmm.
Grown
Yeah, I
folks,
ain't
don't
mad about that.
don't come in here doing that mess.
He said, I
You were
told you so. He said,
you were
but see, grown folks, we already knew they was gonna fall out. We just didn't know how bad it was gonna be.
right.
Hey, the Gas Sleazo Lounge, how you doing? What's up? What's going on?
Is that
Yep, they
is
said
it
none of this surprises me. Yep.
is this is that who is that Rico? Did he
I
change
don't
his
know.
name? The Gag Sleazu.
Yeah, because Rico's name is Rico Sleaze, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a troll page or something.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure, so I'm not gonna get too
And
excited.
they
But
said, hey, you see the comment up there? Hey guys, in my bougie white voice. Oh, it is Rico. New
oh,
page.
okay, it is Rico. Okay, okay,
I knew it
good.
the whole
Well,
time. It was
hey
a Bernie
Rico.
voice. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I but yeah, he wasn't.
Hey, sis.
I just
What's
don't.
wrong?
And and she said that when he was coming out here talking about um Shelly was one of his day ones and all that kind of stuff, that now she knew at the time because Kimmy had already sent word to her, just don't even feed into it. She said that's why they all knew he was lying and trying to, set that trap. Like, why all of a sudden he was so friendly with her now out in front of the out front instead of behind. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make an excuse why, he's popping in the chat and they're comfortable. He's jumping up on her panel and stuff, acting like, they it's just noble.
Why he say he was a day one of Shelly's?
Yes, and that's why she said Kimmy, her, and Joyce already knew, why he was saying that because, okay, what about Kimmy saying that Shelly has been behind the scenes talking to Brianna, Nika, and all of them?
Well, now I ain't hear about that. What's that about?
That she
Like
was
friendly
trying to,
talk?
huh?
Like they were cooler,
Well, I
gossiping?
think it was all about Shelly trying to conspire. Kimmy said Shelly was conspiring with everybody daggone there to try to get Jay Dunn,
Mm.
get Benz to file
Oh
charges against
yeah.
Jay Dunn. And
Yep.
so she said Shelly even created a WhatsApp group
All
chat.
right, ZX.
I'm getting ready to get down because I can't. Y'all have a good day because I can't.
Okay.
Hey,
All
how
right,
you
talk to
doing?
you later. What's up, ZX? What's up? What's going on?
I think and I do want to rub it in people's eyes a little bit because they are in denial. They're in denial because they don't want to accept the fact that Kimmy lied and she got popped. She got popped on Shelly's channel with the receipt of her saying that Benzo sent her the picture. Instead of focusing on the lie and being caught in a lie, people pick up with the deflection and the distraction. Well, she started talking about this and she started talking about that. To do what? To take away from her lie. And that's an inconvenient truth for some people. So therefore, they can't handle a conversation because they want to be distracted. And Kimmy knows it. It's a weak mind when you can't focus. The focus was Kimmy lying. All Shelly talked about was Kimmy lying and produced the receipt. What did Kimmy do? She didn't address what Shelly said. Kimmy started talking about everything else. Well, Shelly did this, and Shelly was behind the scenes trying to set up Jay Dunn, and Shelly was doing that. And you're a weak-minded individual if you pick up those crumbs and run with it. That's just my opinion. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just focused like that. Thank you again, Miss Hood Table.
I mean, I agree with you on that part because when she did come live, she mainly kept it focused on Shelly and Noble. Mainly
Right.
when we still have proof that she was the one who said that Ben sent those pictures to Tracy. And we
Exactly.
still are waiting for the audio in Ben's own voice of her saying that. So I got you.
It ain't gonna happen because when you catch a person in a lie, you got. I mean, we're all parents. Most of us got children, but when you catch your child in a lie, what do you ask them? Why you lying? And most of the time, they're lying to do what? To cover up something else. So Kimmy is an adult. I would ask her the same thing I would ask a child. Why you lying? To cover up the fact that she sent the pictures to Tracy. That is the only reason that she could put herself in that position of lying to cover up her dirty work. I hope y'all agree with that.
Mhm.
Because there's got to be a reason she lied. I don't get caught up in the distraction of, well, she talked about this and she talked about Noble and she gonna drop the T on what Shelly said about Pastor and she don't like Brianna. All of that is a deflection. You weak minded if you
I
don't
was
stay
just about to
focused.
say that. I was just about to say it's a lot of deflecting. Yeah.
It's all deflection, and people jump right into it, and they go, "Oh, but did you hear?" Because they like her. Well, a lot of people. I mean, I like television shows, but I don't believe that they're real. I just got finished watching a movie, and it's not real. But when you start believing it's real, then something's wrong with you. It's not real. She's a liar. And that's just my opinion on it. I'm glad that Shelly woke up. I think I was right in my assessment of um, how Shelly felt about it, and I don't think she was disrespectful. Shelly was laser focused on how she felt about being put in that position to cover somebody else's lie. But then, you know what some people are gonna do? Nah, still like Kimmy. Well, how many lies do you got to catch her in before you start saying, I don't believe a damn thing? Remember when we were children, the boy who cried wolf, the boy that cried wolf, he cried wolf so many times. When the wolf finally came, nobody paid him attention. He got ate up. He got ate up by the wolf because nobody believed him when it was time because he lied so much. Every child learns this. We sitting up here as adults, as grown people. I just turned 58 years old. I don't get distracted that easy. When I'm focused, I'm focused. I catch you in a lie. You can't just give me something else and I'll run with it. I'm not that weak minded. I appreciate your time. I'm going to drop back down to the chat. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Yeah, thanks for jumping up here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Sassy, they said your husband looking for you. She said, which husband? My new husband or the ex? Ha ha. Oh my God. I think they probably talking about your new husband. Because he was just in here. Oh, same here, Life with Jamila. That's why I don't get so invested, Jamila. I swear to God, that is why I do not get so invested. And you see the title of my show. The title of my show basically says this is exactly why you should not be so invested behind the scenes. Like literally, I come on here and I watch this shit like it's the Housewives of Atlanta, and then we get up in here and we do our reviews. Like I was supposed to literally. I binge watched Power Raising Kanan like
You
4
sure did.
episodes. Didn't I, Corey? I told you earlier I'm going
Yes.
live at 7 o'clock to review Power Raising Kanan because I didn't realize they had came back from the break and I missed 4 episodes. And then I also missed 3 episodes of Ruthless because Ruthless has started over again. So that's what I was supposed to do tonight. You know, we watch this shit and then we jump on here and we talk about it. And just like the Housewives, like Nene and all them other motherfuckers over there, they get upset when we talk shit about them on here. And it's the same thing with YouTube. But we cannot take this shit so goddamn seriously and be so damn involved. Like y'all involve your whole lives. Y'all just be talking behind the scenes. It's one thing to talk behind the scenes because I talk behind the scenes with certain people on here. We be talking about y'all. Like we be getting a gag. Like, girl, did you see what happened over here? Girl, did you see what happened over here? What you think about this? What you think about this? What you think about this? We ain't up here, girl, where they live. Find out who their daddy is. Find out where they work. Girl, let's get some dirt on them. Girl, let's try to put them in jail. Girl, ain't none of that bullshit going on. Y'all be too in fucking invested. Like too in fucking invested.
You know, when she said that Shelly has started a WhatsApp group, I had to think back. The only people that I know that use the WhatsApp app are like I have some African friends and they talk back and forth with their family members on with the WhatsApp. I don't know,
I don't know what that is. I mean, I hear about it every now and then, but I don't know what it is.
Because I think that's the only thing I've ever heard it used for. So, but Kimmy said Shelly had about 30 something people in the group, all trying to, go over what Ben should do with Jay Dunn or whatever, about Jay Dunn. And that's a lot. That's a lot.
And then not only were there
Excuse
content
me.
creators, there were, you know what? That's one thing I agree with Kimmy on. She said, "Why the fuck would I want to get?" And I don't even know what this shit is, but she was like, "Why the fuck would I want to be on a WhatsApp with some content creators and a whole bunch of subbies?"
Right.
Like, why are a whole bunch of subbies involved anyway?
Now you know how stuff was getting out. You know how the little crumbs, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Um,
And that's exactly what we were talking about yesterday when we was live, right? Like y'all can
right.
have all these private group chats, the back chats, the private chat, the stream yards, and members, and it's not private.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Things are eventually going
Mm-hmm.
to get out, especially if somebody starts to feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, I like all involved because I don't care. Like Hood Table said, none of this involves me. It's like Jay Wilson said, if y'all do it out here in front of everybody on YouTube, the Hood Table's gonna fire up her live, and we all gonna talk about it in the chats. People who hit the panel, we're gonna talk about it. So why not like all involved? It doesn't affect our life at all, does it? Hood Table, does it,
It
bro?
doesn't. It really
Mm-mm.
doesn't. And when you say that, it just brings me to what people say all the time. We all share each other's subscribers.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like we
Mm-hmm.
all share each other's subscribers. So eventually you gonna have a whole bunch of people chit chatting about you, CCs and subbies. And then
Right.
somebody you beefing with is still gonna be the same thing. And then the next it's like it's like a revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
still, like we always say, like Jay Wilson say, you put it on YouTube and we gonna talk about it. But
Right.
some things y'all put on YouTube and then y'all go behind the scenes and y'all get so wrapped up in it, and then it takes on a whole new life, which
Mm-hmm.
becomes your life.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't do all that shit. I get on here, we discuss shit, and then sometimes if a story is so big, I might discuss with somebody I want to do the show with. Girl, let's talk about this. This is girl, did you hear this? Did you hear that? And that's about it. And I go
Mm-hmm.
on with my normal life with my grandkids, my kids, my job, my friends.
Right.
Y'all too
Because
invested. Ugh.
yeah, because I see that's why you have to know your limitations. We've heard that all our lives, especially people in our generation. You have to know your limitations. My limitations are being a content creator here in the beef sector on the YouTube. I couldn't do it because um I don't care. And because I don't care, my mouth would be reckless. I would talk about this crap and I would say exactly what was on my mind and I'd turn it off and go about my day. So by the time I came back and logged back on, all hell would have broken loose. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand.
Oh, that's
So
what it is, Rico. I remember now. Rico said he talks to his family on WhatsApp because they're in another country. That's what it is.
that's
That's what I remember. Okay,
Well, I
okay.
didn't I just say that I only know Africans that talk to their people back home.
Well, yeah, you said that, but that
But
just
yeah,
that to
the,
me meant Africans use it. Like
no, I just meant people, they to talk out of the country, not just only Africans. But I
man, you
see,
ain't
I
gotta
guess,
pay for long distance.
right, girl. So I don't even know. I think the app might be free. I
I
think
think
it's
so.
a free
That's why
app.
I remember it now because Rico, when he
Yeah.
said he talks to his family in other country, I know you said that too, but the African part just stuck in my head when you said that.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Got
okay,
you.
this is a thing for Africans. Okay.
No, but those are but yeah. So I'm not sure if that was a stealthier way of doing it, going on the WhatsApp app, because, maybe, I don't know. It just seems, but what exactly is talking behind the scenes? Because these dudes don't have a production. Oh no. Well, um, I don't even
Is,
know how
is what he
you.
trying to say? Is what he trying to say? Like, I think he's trying to say scenes, like movies,
Oh,
scenes.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, like, and
Okay.
yeah, I get, I caught that little shade there, a little sarcasm. I know what he's saying. Basically, these people talking behind the scenes, like this is really a production. Like this is really like it is not. This, I mean, it might be a production for entertainment, but that's all we should keep it as. And with Shelly, with how they were saying she was recruiting, now we had. That's why I said when I watched Kimmy live, I really didn't get anything. I really didn't get any tea per se because everything she talked about, we already knew. Like we already knew Shelly was recruiting people behind the scenes from Paulette to other people to try to, go up against Jay
Yeah.
Dunn or,
Right.
make the charges a lot more or make them stick for real, whatever she was trying to do. But we already knew all that. So that's why I said with Kimmy live, I kind of sped through there and listened to bits and pieces and stuff. But I'm like, shit, again, I really wasn't getting that much tea. But I learned more on Tracy's with her talking about Noble actually.
Yeah,
Because as
Tracy.
far as Shelly, I mean, it wasn't a whole bunch of tea over there either. Besides Joyce, she said be asking for cash apps all the time. But Tracy's live was good though.
Yeah,
She was talking
Tracy.
about that damn Noble.
Yeah, she was still live when you went live, so I don't know what's. But Sassy's over here now, so I'm sure it ended. But
Yes,
it's
Tracy.
over now.
Everybody was like Jay Wilson, like everybody. And you know what, Corio? I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But you know how I feel about that.
Well, I'm glad
Like,
you waited because I'm glad I got to watch Tracy's. I haven't went over to watch Shelly's because especially now since you said the biggest tea was about Joyce, and Joyce sprayed her own tea when Kimmy was live. You know what I'm saying? So really, to me,
but she did that because of the fact that Shelly went live. Because this what
yeah.
happened. Shelly went live first.
Mhm.
Then after she was kind of into her live, then Kimmy went live next. And
Mhm.
then after that, then Tracy went live. And when I'm doing commentary, I try to make sure if it's several people in the big story that I let them go live and I listen to them. But then when all the people is going live after them, like popping up like popcorn, sometimes you just can't wait for everybody to finish going. Like you getting all this, get your commentary out, and whoever ain't here will show up later if they're meant to show up. But
Mhm.
definitely for sure, you can't always keep waiting on all these other people to do commentary after a big story, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of like TV. It's like the news, like the bloggers. Get out there when you can get out there, and who's ever going to watch and tune in will be there.
Yeah, I think another good, well, not good. I was the wrong thing. But I think that it was interesting. Excuse me, because when Kimmy said she had been tired of Shelly for a while, but this past week is what took it over the edge. And when she said that Shelly has been blocked and Monster taken away for about a week. And I thought that maybe a little more than a week. And I thought that was interesting because, the people were really just getting hip to that, what, like yesterday or so? And,
Yep,
I
it was
wanted,
like the other day when people realized it. Kimmy said, I have been fuck sick of Shelly for the last week. She said, fuck sick. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck sick? Okay. She was
That's sick.
sick.
That's sick. That's
Not
sick as
fucking sick. She
hell.
was fuck sick.
Yeah. Did you hear her husband in the background
Yeah, he
screaming?
was cracking up.
He was screaming. I was like,
You mean
well,
the one she really ain't married to?
so that's what Shirley
That's what
said.
they say.
I'm not look. I believe folks is married when they say they married. I believe they got a job when they say they got a job. I believe until it's proven. I don't have any reason to think anyone's lying
But hold up, since
about
we
their
mentioned
situation.
marriage, can we talk about the ring?
No, yeah,
Tracy's
I
ring.
mean that wasn't no damn. Now you want to talk about not a surprise?
No, that shit was funny though. The way Tracy was talking about it. She was like, Noble bought her that goddamn $52 ring. And she said he was acting so proud and shit, like he done
Look
something.
at it, look
And
at it
look
shining
at
in
it.
the sun. It's
Yeah, like look
shining.
at it
I'm
shining in the
like,
sun. Look
I'm
at it
like,
glimmering. Look at it
this
gleaming in the sun.
Negro, he ain't used to nothing. She said she was like, I love the ring because he gave it to me, but it wasn't real. I
And then
never
she
told
said,
anybody it was real.
yeah, and then she said he was so anxious for her to wear it and so
Yeah,
anxious for her to go live wearing it. But then as soon as she started talking about it's an engagement ring or she said yes or shit like that, she was like, I said, hold up, Tracy on her community wall saying, I said yes, and all this
yeah,
whoop de whoop. And he's over here knowing it's a $52 whole dollar.
right.
I mean,
She To me, it just seemed like she was going along with how excited, and she knew it would make the streets pop. Ooh, is it an engagement ring? I mean, because she had Ronnie Q looking on team. Ronnie Q was all on team
Ronnie Q was doing some research.
trying to find a ring, and not because I remember thinking we all know that's not real. So why do all the research? The research, because I never thought it was real.
I didn't either. The
I
way it was glimmering in the sun, as he calls it.
Well, I mean, he dusty as the fuck. Who would think that he could afford a ring that big? And
Exactly.
if you're in the clouds, I said it. I said it again.
But you
D-
know what I thought was funny?
Crusty.
And don't y'all laugh at me and don't judge me either. Okay? I
But
was a young girl, all right? But anyway, one day Kimmy said something in one of her shows a few days ago. She said, and who the fuck, what grown man mails a woman a ring? And I just burst out laughing because when I was younger, a guy I was first engaged to, I was really young. I was in high school. Let's put it that way. I was in high school and we had like like Will Smith, we had that type of thing going on where he was in the gangs. He was like, that's how I kind of got into, the gangs first because he was in the gang and he was into a lot of trouble. And his parents shipped him off to Seattle, Washington with his aunt and uncle. So I always said we had like a Will Smith, you know what I'm talking about, relationship, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And so when he was out of town, we continued to date and everything. And then when he wanted to propose, what he did was he picked out a ring online. He mailed it to his mom, and I had to go pick it up from his mom's house.
oh my
And we were
god,
supposed to get married. We were supposed to get married after he graduated because they didn't want him back in our city. So we were supposed to get married after we graduated. But I just started laughing because that shit was so funny when Kimmy said, who mails a ring to? But see, my ring, when I say my ring, girl, this was back in the 90s, okay? My ring was off the chain. And you know what I did with that ring? I felt so bad because later down the line, I was washing dishes and guess what happened?
it went down the drain.
It went down the drain.
I mean, but at least you were a kid and he was a kid. Noble brags that he has a union job and that he got all these benefits and stuff. And the ring cost fit. And she said he was still bragging when he came down to San Antonio. And it's like, I could see your boyfriend. You guys were babies in high school. I mean, he lived out of town. Y'all worked with what you were working with. Y'all were babies, but he's a grown man. Do better. I mean, I got a promise ring in high school. Girl, that diamond chip, I don't even know how they set that in the ring. It was so tiny. But
Girl.
you're in the 10th grade, you're 11th grader.
And I thought the
You
ring
know,
was beautiful though.
I was in love with that
Yeah,
ring.
my ring looked better than the ring my mama had on her finger. I was like, my mom was like, he bought you that? I was like, yeah. And he mailed it down here to his mama. And then I went to his mama house and picked it up. But I was spoiled. His mom, I mean, we had that. It was crazy. His mom loved me so much. She took me shopping like every fucking week. They had money. They was loaded. She took me shopping like every fucking week. She was the one who got my ears pierced when I was a teenager. Like his mother loved me. But then he was out there in Seattle and he got involved in all type of other shit. And then we ended up not being together. And then he ended up getting murdered. He moved back here to Omaha. We got reacquainted, and shortly after that thug life got him murdered. So shit happens for a reason, right? Shit happens for a reason. But yeah, that was funny when Kimmy said that though. I was like, some people do mail rings in the mail. Like But yeah, what else was funny that Tracy said about that ninja?
There was a lot. There was a lot.
Oh, but the bone. I wish she would have expanded on the bone because she said he had a bone. She said, okay. And I think this might be also the reason why he didn't take his ass on that ship. Because remember when he had broken his ribs, everybody said they didn't believe that damn story. I believe now that he did not want to go on that ship because he walked like Wiley and he had bones sticking out his back. Because she said he had not.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying not to scream. Go ahead.
You had to make me laugh. I was supposed to keep going. You weren't supposed to catch that.
Ooh,
okay,
Jesus.
So she said he had a bone sticking out, but she never said where the bone was. She did say that he had knocked or popped his shoulder out of place and he never went to the doctor. This shit sounds so crazy. Like how you get ran over by a car and your mama don't take you to the doctor. You falling out of trees and off roofs and your mama don't take you to the doctor. Your arm get knocked out of place and your mama don't take you to what the fuck?
It to me it sounds like he may have some type. I don't know. It's just a lot of deformities and ailments. God bless his soul. And I think you're right. I never thought about that. But then why have her buy you all those clothes and everything if you knew you weren't going to go?
Them. He needed them, and when he came to see her, he took them shits back to his house, back to his city. But you know what? Keep in mind when you get on them cruises. I've never been on a cruise before, but I do know it's a long walk.
Yeah,
from the port to getting on a cruise, it's a long wait. You got to carry all your shit, and he got COPD.
Yeah,
like that motherfucker be on an oxygen tank by the time he got to his damn room.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
and it would be quite obvious. It would be obvious, and
if he walking with a limp, walk with a limp.
Breathe.
I remember that song.
Yeah, can't breathe really well because you got to think. Jay Wilson's there. He jumps down in everybody's chat. So odds are, with him dating Tracy, people would know who he was. You know what I mean? And they'd come back and tell it, because I know I would have came to the people I know on YouTube. I would have told them, that nigga got a limp. Did we know he limped? Did we know he got put in the hole because he was smoking on the ship? What? I mean, there's no place to smoke.
He had shrooms. No, but for real, man. I tell you this much. I think if Noble would have went on that cruise, MU probably would have been stalked. They would have been stalking Noble. They would have been following his ass all around the ship,
Yeah, because in
recording him
disbelief.
limping and everything. Like,
I guess when she said that, I was like, what kind of bone do you have protruding from your body? Now, I know real thin people, their chest, their rib cage and stuff might protrude, their collarbone might protrude if they're really, really thin, but somebody, she was reading the chat, and sometimes I hate when content creators are trying to give their commentary and they get thrown off by reading the chat. It's like, do one or the other, like you do. You do your commentary, then you go, wait a minute, let me go ahead and, move down the line, and you'll look down and you'll, comment on the comments in your chat, and then you'll go back to your commentary. But when they get thrown off, because she got thrown off when she was getting ready to explain what kind of
yep,
bone was
yep,
protruding awkwardly from his body, to the point she's kind of was intimating that he was embarrassed to take his shirt off with her, wasn't she? Isn't that
yep.
what you kind of got? Like,
Like, he
he
don't want
was
to take his shirt off. He don't want to take
right,
his shoes off. He don't
right,
want to.
right, because your feet funky, your dick ain't working, you got a bone sticking out your chest. And didn't
Well,
she
what the hell
say
did he say about her? This didn't even sound right.
here?
He said, okay, this is what Kimmy said. He said that the reason why he didn't want to do it with her, or why his thing wasn't reacting to her or whatever, was that she don't take showers long enough. But he didn't want to take showers when they would go places. Talking about he don't want to get sick by going outside after taking a shower.
Here's the thing with the reasons he gave Shelley. Isn't it mighty funny that those are the same things that he heard Tracy say about MU, that she didn't take long enough showers? And you see what it's like? He recycled things he already heard. They weren't original. And that was the first thing that stuck out to me. He's just repeating stuff he already heard. He couldn't even come up with anything. What did he say? He said she didn't take showers, long enough showers. That's what Tracy said about MU, because she was trying to hurry up and get back on the phone with Don Cato, so she would jump in the shower and jump right back out. What was the other thing he said about Tracy?
Well, besides the plates and stuff, which really wasn't nothing big, because
No,
like
I
me
mean
and the said,
the one you just said with the
about oh damn, what? No,
steam
no, no.
to
I said that he said he couldn't really get it up
get
to,
a, and of
because
course
yeah,
that's what Rob Rack said. You see
exactly.
what I'm saying? He's just not even original. It's like he. I don't know. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I just didn't. Um, Maybe I don't know. It just didn't ring true to me. It
Hmm.
just didn't, because God knows that Tracy's been around Jay Wilson, and as many times as they got into it through the years, and I mean, her and Jay Wilson would get down and dirty when they were beefing.
Oh yeah.
You think that if she had a smell, like if she wasn't a regular bather, or as hot as Texas is, if she wasn't a regular bather, or didn't smell right, as Dovey says, if she was frowsy, you don't think Jay Wilson wouldn't have said that?
Well, not only him, but remember she met up with Sean before too, and he said he didn't
I forgot
smell.
about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. These people, I mean, these are two roasters that will tell your business, two gay men that will tell your business, queenish gay men that would love to put you on Front Street and say you stink. So, and plus they were recycled from Rob Rack and what she said about what's her face? Lives with his granny, works at an entry level job, sleeps at homeless shelters occasionally, and snuck back in granny's house when she once went to the hospital. Right, and came home because she has dementia, and he took the chance because he took the chance that she wouldn't remember kicking him out because she has dementia when she got out of the hospital.
Like she would think that he was one of the other grandkids. Come on in,
Or
baby, so
just
I
would
can make you something to eat.
Right, or just would forget that she kicked him out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because she used to seeing him there.
Yep. Then
He's
Saxon said he's
bipolar.
bipolar. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. I'm
Okay,
just
he's bipolar, has sickle cell, a collapsed lung, and COPD.
right. And don't forget a limp, Sassy. He walks with a limp. But
On
you
top of
find
his bunions. That's probably why he walked with a limp, because of his motherfucking bunions.
you
Shit, I
know
be
what?
limping too.
Right. You've been wearing size 8.5 and you really wear a 12? What grown man doesn't know what shoe? I'm trying to figure out how you don't know what shoe size you wear.
You know what? This reminds me of some shit. Boy, I got some ghetto stories for y'all answers. I don't tell y'all everything though, but every now and then. This ain't got nothing to do with me though. But you know how when you smaller, like I was a tomboy. So some of my homegirls was too. Or they could have just been a regular girl, but we like boy shoes, right? And you know, when you're younger, when you're buying those expensive boy shoes, if you got small feet, you playing for the kitty shoes, right?
Yeah.
Them bitches, some of them, not all my homegirls, but some of them bitches would keep on trying to squeeze their foots into them little ass kitty shoes because I mean you could get like a pair of Jordans for kids for $75. And then
Right.
the next size up will be 200, for adults. I be like, y'all bitches gonna have motherfucking monkey knuckle toes, bunions, corns, and all kind of shit. That shit used to crack me up. I'm like, for real, y'all, for real.
I know I used to do that, but I've never been a sneakerhead. I've always had at least 1 to 2 pair of sneakers. Like right now, I have a pair of Vans and a pair of Converse. And I think each one I've worn like maybe 4 times. But I know when I used to wear Nikes, I know what you're talking about. I used to buy a boy's size 6
Yep.
and it would fit and it would be like 50, $60, like you said, 50, 60, no more than $70. I've never paid more than $70 for a pair of Nikes because I would
Yep.
always get boys. So you are absolutely right.
But once you hit that size 7, that's when it went to the regular grown up.
Oh, see, I didn't know. So all of this info on what he said about Tracy came third hand from Kimmy. Nobody heard this from Shelly or Noble.
Hold on, what she say? So all this information on what he said about Tracy came from third hand from Kimmy. Nobody heard this from Shelly or Noble. Well, I think Shelly knows Shelly. They all knew this shit. And then okay, let's go back to Deanna's post. Deanna's post on her wall, which I read to you earlier, it said, "Child, so Kimmy and Joyce knew Tracy Man was talking ish, but didn't tell Tracy. Child, why throw away the main joke? I see you, Kimmy." That's what Deanna wrote. Kimmy actually dropped down in that and said, "Actually, I did, hun. I told a mutual party." Remember Kimmy said that? She said, "I
Exactly.
told someone else and I told them to tell Tracy to
Right.
not listen to Shelly." But
That's
I'm
what I
like, if
said
you and Tracy
earlier.
cool, why would you tell what's all these mutual and in between people?
Because Tracy and Kimmy may not have each other's number. I mean, all these CCs don't have each other's numbers. I don't think Kimmy and Tracy have each other's number.
You know what? And then somebody said to Deanna's to Kimmy's comment, they said, oh damn, did I
But
back
I
that?
don't know for sure. But I remember a long time ago, when they were friends earlier, a long time ago, because they've been friends, not friends, friends, not friends. But they had to tell something. I can't remember. It's been a couple years ago or so. And Tracy was like, "Well, I can't get in contact with Kimmy because I don't have her number. Me and Kimmy don't talk behind the scenes." I remember her saying that, but I don't. And I think that's probably the reason why it's probably still the.
They be emailing, they be TikToking, Snapchatting, IG and DMing. Shoot, they know how to reach each other on here. But yeah, I feel you. Sassy said, "Oh yeah, the childhood injuries. Yep, we talked about those. How he got ran over by a whole car. Ain't no way my child get ran over by a whole motherfucking vehicle. How much vehicles weigh 3,000 to 5,000 pounds, and you don't take them to the doctor?
I don't believe him.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. I just think that Noble seems to be a fibber. But what's the point of revealing all of this negative info on Tracy about the showers and stuff if it wasn't out? Well, Melissa, the reason why Kimmy told it and Tracy told Kimmy it was okay to tell it because Shelly's been holding it over Tracy's head. All she's been doing for the last week is picking at Tracy. Every time you turn around, I heard somebody that doesn't bathe. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't bathe, or I heard somebody wants to start a beef with me, or roast and gag me, or talk about me, and I'm just waiting. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, because I can't wait to drop this tea I got. So go ahead and do it. Just all week long, pick it. So when Shelly, and I told this before earlier, when Kimmy sent word to Tracy, look, tell Tracy, Shelly trying to pick a beef with her because Noble and Shelly have been talking behind the scenes. And Noble has told Shelly a whole bunch of shit. And she's picking with Tracy, trying to get her to go off so she'll have an excuse to drop all this tea, plus tell Tracy that her and Noble's been talking behind the scenes. So Shelly was trying to nitpick a beef with Tracy so she could explode all this stuff on Tracy that she was talking to Noble behind the scenes and all this stuff Noble said about not having silverware, the eviction, all this stuff that either we already knew or wasn't a big deal.
And
So
I feel where Melissa coming from though. She said that makes no sense to me because that's exactly how I felt when I heard Kimmy talking about it. Because Kimmy was like, now I'm not only saying this because Tracy gave me permission to say it, but I was just like, I felt the same way. Like, why are you telling all this shit that this nigga talk about her if it ain't out? But hey,
because Shelly was going to put it out. And so they took the power. Kimmy said, we decided to take the power away from you.
But
So
it
you
wasn't
wouldn't
really
have.
nothing said. That's all I'm saying.
It ain't nothing. Look, of course it ain't nothing. But it's still, they told it before Shelly could tell it. So it didn't
Now,
leave
to
her
me, it
any
was just like
ammunition.
Kimmy spilling tea like she always spill tea, telling everybody business. That's how it was to me.
Yeah, but now Shelly don't have.
That's what it definitely seemed like to me.
It
Like,
is what happened. That's exactly what
yeah,
happened.
I
But
got this
now
tea. I know
Shelly,
this information. I'm gonna run up here and tell it.
yeah, but
That's
now Shelly
yeah.
can't sit over there and nitpick Tracy and low key threaten her with and then come out with a bombshell that her and Noble been talking about behind the scene. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of leaves her over there on empty.
Well, see, my thing is, I wonder if there was more because it wasn't nothing. It didn't even make my
I
eyes pop out
know.
my head.
I
So I
guess
wonder if it was something more that
we'll
Shelly
be
ain't said yet.
We'll be finding out, girl, because I'm
Does that
sure
mean
at this
telling
point,
people that
it,
silverware? You ain't got no silverware?
well, you know what though? When what's her name? What's her name? Beachy put that stuff out on you know who about having dishes and pots and pans under the bed.
Oh
That
yeah,
hit.
yep.
That hit because we all talked about that for at least
Oh
24
yeah,
hours.
yeah. That
So
hit.
maybe she thought, I don't know, but I mean, at this point, if she does have something else that Noble told her, Shirley will probably come out and tell it now. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I think. I
every-
mean, because if
yeah.
that's the most serious, I just didn't
Hold
even
on
get
one
why she
second.
even. Okay, go ahead, babe. I
Yeah.
just didn't even get why that was of any importance at all. And I was sitting there on the edge of my seat, like, "Ooh, what she about to tell that Noble said?" Like, "Ooh," and it was a nothing burger, just like the other day with Kimmy when she came live, nothing burger.
But
But yeah,
didn't,
what Tracy had to say though, that was funny.
but
I bet
didn't,
Tracy got some more shit that she ain't even telling us.
oh, she did say she had a lot more.
Yeah.
But didn't Kimmy say that? Because when she was going over the 12-hour live, didn't Kimmy say that Ben's? What did she say about Ben's? Did she say that Ben's told them that she had the picture that Tracy ended up posting? Isn't that what she
No,
said?
Ben's never said she had the picture.
Well, what did Kimmy say about the 12-hour live and Ben's in the
Oh,
picture?
that's what I'm talking about. That was the nothing burger. When Kimmy came live. Remember, Kimmy was supposed to go live the very next morning after Shelly's 12-hour live. And Shelly kept
No,
saying,
I mean
I
in
can't
this
believe
one. In this one, she mentioned it. In this live, she just did. She mentioned Ben's the picture Tracy posted. You didn't hear that part when you were skimming through,
I
babe.
heard her talking about the 13-hour live where Kimmy said she was going to do that.
You didn't hear Kimmy mention Ben's in that picture because she mentioned it in this live she just did, and I can't remember what she said. Did she? I can't remember if she said Ben's told her she had that picture, or I can't remember.
I didn't hear her say that.
Okay, then maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I know she mentioned it, but I can't remember. There was so much in that
Because
video.
the thing is, regardless of what Kimmy said, because I'm sorry, but I don't believe half the shit she say half the time. But the thing was, after that 13-hour live, she was supposed to come live the very next day. She said in that live, hyped everybody up. I'm gonna play your audio, your voice, your own voice of you saying that you got the picture of MU that Tracy had. But she didn't go live the next day. I think she went live like 2 days later, and that's what Shelly was saying on her panel. She was like, "We was waiting for Kimmy to go live, waiting for Kimmy to go live." She said, "This whole time, everybody dragging me, thinking I'm the one that sent the picture, or I'm the one, or something like that." And she was like, "The whole time, everybody was waiting on Kimmy to show proof or play proof."
I never thought Shelly sent the picture.
Well, you might
I
not
don't
have,
even
but a lot of people did.
did they?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people,
Hmm.
okay, this is what people think. They think now at this point in time, it's funny because they point fingers at each other now. See, first they was pointing fingers at Benz. That's the funny part that a lot of people ain't paying attention to. But now Shelly is pointing fingers at, of course, Kimmy. And Kimmy saying she thinks Shelly did it. And Shelly saying, I think Kimmy did it. But at first, oh, Benz did it.
I,
Crazy.
I don't even. I don't. I never thought Shelly did it. I don't even think I remember anybody saying it. It's been so much though, Hood Table. I can't. I'm almost on full on this whole story. All I know is that I feel bad that Tracy is keeping Benz as a mod because Benz is going to be the next one that turns around and bites Tracy in the back. You know what I mean?
But Benz
Because
didn't even do nothing to Tracy.
No, I'm talking about just the way she acts, just the way
And
she
then I do
moves.
think Kimmy did it too. I agree with Real Mama. What's up, Real Mama Fifi? I agree. I
Hi,
think
Mama
so too.
Fifi.
And I could be wrong, but I mean I could be wrong. But her and MU was so goddamn close. I can imagine MU sending her pics like that. I really can. And Kimmy just has this way
I
of
think
just
MU
talking to
did it.
people and making people feel a certain way. And
I think MU did it.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't think MU sent those pictures of Tracy. I
I
absolutely do not
do.
believe that.
Because, see, here's the thing. People, maybe not you, but people think that she's embarrassed of those pictures, that she's ashamed of those pictures. That girl ain't embarrassed those pictures are out. She ain't embarrassed.
Uh,
She might be mad because she's still trying to be with Don Cato and he may not like him, but she's not embarrassed of those pictures.
I don't
If
think
it-
she's embarrassed either. It's just the
no.
principle. It's the principle. It's entirely the principle. That's like, okay, let's say that's like T.S. Madison, right? Everybody knows she used to be a prostitute. Everybody knows she was a working woman. Just like somebody was mentioning her name the other day. Sean Bradley mentioned Diana, from the Dancing Dolls. She used to be a prostitute. She used to be on Pornhub. Her pictures are still out there. Her videos are still out there. And now she teaches girls, to dance and getting them into college and, all that kind of stuff. They ain't ashamed. They ain't
Oh,
ashamed of the shit that's out. That's their past life.
no, right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't, people, because I've heard people say she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that to herself. She damn well would. She's mad. She's mad at Teresa. She's done it before in other sectors.
I don't
Set
think
up
she would do
men.
that.
Yeah,
That's
I
too
do.
easy. Okay, let's say. Okay, let's
Right,
say.
later on, Shelly Ben said she
But
gave pics
listen,
to them.
I mean, listen to what you're saying. If MU did send that
Later
to
on,
Tracy,
Ben said she gave
and
pics.
Tracy, people are telling her she could go to jail, go to prison, woo woo. It would be so fucking easy to prove that MU sent the picture, sent it to her.
It may still be.
It would be just too damn easy. There would be conversation ahead of that. MU ain't just gonna send no picture. Hey Tracy, I'm sending you a pic.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think
saying?
she
It would
tell
be
it. No,
something leading
I
up to
don't
that
think she
shit.
tell her, and we still have yet to see if paperwork's been served.
So you
Did
think
she?
somebody would just send somebody a pic with their mouth on a dick with a big old herpy looking bump on it, just
Yeah,
out the blue?
yeah.
Or
Not
send
out the
people
blue
don't do
for
that.
a reason.
People don't
I
do
think she
that.
did it for a reason.
But people don't do that. They don't just send you a
Uh,
picture because it would be too
Normal
easy for
people
her
don't. Normal
to.
people don't. Normal people don't.
But if MU is going to court, listen, if MU is going to court and she's the one filing the charges and
If,
she's trying to get Tracy arrested,
if.
I'm gonna go with the fact that she's saying she got lawyers until I see she don't. Like
Okay.
if she's got attorneys, and I'm saying if, but if
She
she's got
should have
attorneys,
attorney. She done sued half of the women
but
she said she's
listen,
come in contact with. Go ahead.
okay. If she has attorneys and if she is planning on suing Tracy, this is a federal crime if it is revenge porn, right? So if that is the case, they are going to take all measures like people have been talking about all week. They're going to take all measures, IP addresses, woo 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 woo. MU is going to look like a damn fool, a damn idiot when they find out, oh, this shit came from your house, from your IP, from your computer, from your cell phone. It
Well,
don't make no
well,
sense.
if she actually files the charges and the charges, and it goes to court, we shall see whose IP address
Oh,
it
somebody
will.
said link, please. Real mamas want the link. I'm sorry. Let me put the link real quick
Hey,
for real.
real Mama Fifi, she probably doesn't even remember me.
Oh
We
my
used to
god.
hang out in Cookie's chat.
She said, "Is that my Natasha?" No, this ain't Natasha on here. Oh Lord, what the?
Oh, it's Corey a lover, Mama Fifi. She probably doesn't even remember it. Been so long. Let me go ahead
That's
and.
okay. Let me read some of these comments before she jump on here. And bro, do you got anything to say after I read these comments real quick? I'm gonna go real fast. Um, What is Rico talking about? He
He
said,
was
"Wish y'all knew
that's
Spanish."
yeah, he speaks Spanish.
Rico, I know uno, dos,
You
tres,
know
cuatro,
what?
cinco, seis.
Rico, talk about her.
Hello,
Siete,
is
ocho,
that
nueve, diez.
Latasha? Oh,
Once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, we say, he say.
Mm-mm,
What's
mm-mm.
up, real mamas?
hey, I was asking who are the other two people on the panel?
Oh,
It's
well, Choreo Lover, that's right next to
That's
you.
the
Go ahead.
voice I hear. Okay, I
yes,
recognize it.
ma'am. You
How
remember
you doing,
me?
baby? I miss
I'm
you.
fine, Mama Fifi. How are you?
I'm doing good. I took about a
Good.
4 month break from here. I found myself fighting trolls. I knew it was time for me to take a break.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh,
But they came for me or called for me, and I went. And then I said, "No, I got to get off here." And I left that day, and I was gone for 4 months.
oh,
And
okay.
Oh,
now I don't
wow.
even notice. But this thing, well, if y'all know anything about MU, then you know that I thought I was her sponsor for 2 years. Correct?
Yes, you were a
Yes.
big MU supporter. Yes.
I believe that she wanted to, but everybody don't have to use the 12 step. She was dead set against the 12 step. And I said, okay, well, the therapy, let me, the three of us, me, you, and your therapist talk so I can see what you're sharing. I was always an excuse. Make a long story short. Um, she did the same thing when it was time for us to meet, because I was flying out there. And I was going to meet her, and hang out for the day, and then I was going on about my business to see the people I was with. Uh, when we were talking, that's when she pulled away, said she was messed up. You could see it. She was up on the panel. And it was just so obvious. And I was like, how could I miss that? But it's been a while since I've been around anybody I knew was using. And yeah, so she's what we call a paymaster. She wants something done to somebody or somebody harassed, she'll pay you. And I have to be honest, I've gotten paid for that too. But
You
no,
serious, Mama Fifi?
yes, girl, good money.
Oh boy.
$400. No, no, I ain't exaggerating. Any
What?
good money. If any of y'all know Beasley,
Yeah, we know Beasley.
okay, ask Beasley about it. Ask about her dropping it and showing where you could see she didn't even get paid for that. She did it on camera and he wanted her to open everything open. And she did.
What you mean open everything? You mean her? What? Wait, what?
Butter.
Uh,
Hold on. What? Open what?
Butter. The butter.
The
The butter
pocketbook?
hole.
the pocketbook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, for Beasley?
Yeah. Because
and
he said
probably if she did it for him, Lord Jesus.
oh, I know. I'll just say I know numerous men that were being paid.
But
It was
Mama,
mostly men.
I used to be over in the black sector hanging out for a couple years, and nobody over here that I kick it with wants to believe the stuff that you're saying right now.
And when I came
They don't
over
want
and
to believe.
told y'all, they didn't believe me.
Yeah,
Especially that Bree. I don't want to
they,
hear that when I told her about uh, ZX. I'll find that out myself. She found it out too. Didn't take too long.
don't
So
laugh.
I just stopped telling people. I
Yeah,
figure if me telling you and you upsetting me, I'm gonna let you go ahead and learn. But if it was somebody I liked or I thought would accept it, you know, um, I would go ahead and tell them. Because I came over to the B sector, falling behind James Spillerboy. And I was supposed to go on that trip to Vegas that year, but when James pulled out, I pulled out. You
hmm
know? I mean, I wanted to see the other people, but I was
hmm
going because I wanted to see James.
Well,
So,
Mama Fifi, I have a question.
yes,
Who do you think might have sent the picture to Tracy? Just off the top of your head.
honest to God,
Hmm
if I had to put money down, I would put it on MU. She sent
Okay.
her own pictures. And I'm
Okay.
telling you, you're dealing with a real slut now. You're not dealing with this like prostitutes and call girls. You're dealing with a real slut. And I've told her, I just pray that that daughter is not online. She probably is that age. She that age, and see what her mom is doing. But she ain't got no shame. She ain't got no shame.
Yeah.
She told me the other day she wished I would die. But and what happened was I was in a
She said she was you would
yeah, because at that time I had laryngitis. I was in the hospital. I couldn't talk. She said she ought to you ought to croak. Were her exact words. But see what happened was the incident that happened, it wasn't even me. But I didn't care. I didn't take the time trying to explain that shit to her. She had already fired her shot. So I told her, I say, two babies, and neither one of them over 20, and you've been using meth for 20 years. What does that tell me about you, girl? I
Don't
ain't hear nothing else.
kids. Don't talk about the kids. Don't talk.
No, but she needs to get off the phone, off the the ER, offline, and help that son. I don't know why the husband allowing it, but no, I believe they need extra help. I was a foster mother. I told her this before I left. You need to spend more time with them kids. I spend time, but see, I wasn't on every day. And then I said, well, you need to get him tested. Um,
Don't
ain't
mama.
no shame.
Don't talk about her
I
son.
had to have my son. I used,
Mama Fifi.
huh?
Don't
Okay,
talk
I'm not
about
gonna
her
talk
son.
about her kids anymore.
Okay.
Because I did apologize to. I mean,
Yeah.
once when I did it, and I went over there and made a public apology.
Yeah.
But
There's enough to talk
when
about
she
her.
said
You got
did
to-
she hope I die? Well, hey, you really can't tell people how to fight. But I didn't go any further. That was it. I had nothing to say to her. But the thing
and this
is,
was
I
just the
wasn't
other
even the
day.
one. Someone had you know how they delete a comment, and I was curious. I had uh I had a rich, but I never used it. I just sat. They just give them to me. It's a waste of time. But I had the rent, so I went to look at the message to see what it was. Okay, so when I stopped looking at the message, then I put it out for 60 seconds because I didn't know what else. I don't know all this stuff. I ain't know. I didn't want her timed out a long time. So I gave her 60 seconds. When I said that, somebody in the chat said, oh no, somebody up on the panel said something. Then she went off from me. But the original person that did it didn't speak up. I would have spoke up. But you can't tell people. But I didn't tell them. It wasn't necessary. She had already said what she wanted to say to me, which is she hope I croak. So yeah. But yeah, as a
So
rule, it's,
whose panel was that on?
that was on Shelley's panel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fifi,
And
you're
Benzo. Now
Mama Fifi.
today,
Mama
huh?
Fifi. Aren't you a mod for Shelly?
Yes. And don't know
Okay.
what I'm doing. I told you that's where it was. I had the I had the mod. All I can do is read deleted um
Hmm.
text. And that's what I was doing. That
Hmm.
other person that did it was right there, didn't say nothing. But it's
Hmm.
okay. She didn't have to. It
Hmm.
was
So
too
what did
late.
you say for her to say that though? What did you say for her in the chat for her to say she wished you died?
I don't know. Wait a minute. I probably said something. It wasn't about the kids. I don't know. I probably called her a slut.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
Yeah, Mama
That's,
Fifi a mess. Okay.
yeah, I probably
She a
did.
mess.
But it wasn't about the kids. I just brought the kids up one time when I told her, and that stopped that. Then when she went on to harass somebody else, really, she was jumping from one person to the other. But I shouldn't have, but it's no way. I couldn't imagine being on here. if I had young kids where they could get on and see me act a fool. When I die, they just gonna close my account because I ain't giving my kids nobody the key to come and see how I acted a fool when I was. But I have fun. Most of the time it's fun. Oh,
I'm gonna have to go
Kimmy.
back over there and watch the chat so I can see what happened.
I
Yeah.
told you the chat is the MVP hood table.
So she
But
keep
Mama
her chat
Fifi
because
used
most
to
people don't keep their chat. I didn't know
Mom
Shelly kept hers. Good.
yeah, Mama Fifi was a longtime moderator over in MU's chat. They fell out, and next time I saw Mama Fifi, she was modding in Shelly's chat, and I haven't seen her in a long time. And she just said she took a long
Well, see,
break,
me and
but
Shelly had always been cool.
mhm.
I'm from D.C., Maryland, and
Oh, okay.
she's DM, and I'm in the process of getting ready to move back home, uh, getting things to straight. So yeah, so me and Shelly on that strength, the DMV. Who's that laughing?
Is
Don't
that
Um, this
Rico?
the
hey, don't
evil
tell me
one. This the bad guy.
Jay Dunn up
Friendly.
here.
But
Oh
I know
yeah,
who did it.
that's Rico the
That's
sleep.
Rico the
This
Brat. Yeah,
speaker the sleeves.
That's your
This
fellow
speaker the sleeves.
mod.
The baddest
Why
bitch of the
she not
motherfucking
here?
stuff. Okay. But I know who did it, child.
Who did what?
I know who did it.
Did what?
Well, I got a
Right.
question though. Before Rico, I got a question though. Is MU cool with any of them anymore? I
Cool
mean,
with who?
we heard that MU is allegedly still speaking to Kimmy behind the scenes, even though it seemed like they ain't getting along in the front.
Everybody's still talking. They all gonna be friends at the end of the day, and all this is just a gag and a stunt, just to get attention. I'm not gonna say no names or who,
Well,
but
if you
y'all
ain't
know
gonna
who.
put you ain't gonna put no name on it.
Y'all know who. Yo, I'm in the biz. I was in the business myself, things, hint, hint. But somebody did that, child.
Rico, this is Corio. Now you know you want to
I
tell
ain't
me.
clever, y'all.
Hi,
And
baby lady.
you, it's okay, child.
Now
It's okay, child.
y'all remember.
Drag them bitches, fuck them. You sent
Wait
the
a minute.
pictures. It's cool. It's okay.
Wait a minute. Remember, what's his name? Grown folks. Remember, the last question I asked him was, "Is Kimmy and MU still in contact?" And he said
I believe
no.
they still talk.
MU
Yeah.
He said MU doesn't want to speak to Kimmy, and that Kimmy keeps calling her.
No, they're still talking
Well,
recently.
that's what ZX said. ZX said that MU wants her to only contact her with text so she could keep the receipts.
No, Kimmy had came with the receipt because I like Kimmy, whatever too, and I was in the members, we got all the receipts. And it's recently, and it's no shade to you, but the truth is the truth, and those receipts were received and very recently. Recently.
Oh, okay. I think Rico
Recent too.
timed you out. Oh, do you know who timed you out?
Oh, I'm not like a mod, like I'm just a member.
Oh, he's a member, Levon. Okay, so
Well, and Melissa did say that MU has been quiet this past weekend, hasn't she?
I mean, everybody. I mean, the devil's got to take a break sometime. Take a
Why
nap.
they keep making a big deal about new pictures? Like, goddamn, are they just mad that they just can't take no goddamn pictures or nothing? And then
No.
on top of that, too, I also heard that these pictures, somebody even Googled some random pictures that wasn't even them.
Mm. Well, it's a big deal because everybody's
It's a big deal
post
because these
stuff.
people are fucking retarded and they're embarrassed of the things that they done done in their life. And like they shouldn't do them, they shouldn't even do it. Okay? They're all struggling from insecurity problems. Like this time I don't get too fucked. I'm gonna stay out of fuck I feel it's kill season.
Oh Lord. Okay. He
Especially
killing.
since my page is down too. It's fuck all of them.
Oh,
Yo,
they
your
Mhm.
took
Yeah.
your
page is down.
they took your pages again.
Oh, that Barilla Walrus. So I posted her goddamn number and all that on Twitter and shit. And we in the same
Oh,
city. Somebody went
So,
to her door this morning. She ain't pull up. She ain't answer the door.
so you mean you don't have a YouTube page right now again?
Oh, this is a new page. You know, new page at this point. But it's fuck all them bitches. That's why I said fuck everybody in the beat system who I don't fuck with. Or who I even suspect. Fuck them or they could all die slow and I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
They know who did it. It was that bitch. It was the bitch uppity. She did it this time, and they so obvious too when they do it because you know as soon as you club big or something, that's when it happens. So yeah. hmm
Oh wow.
Well, do you want me to drop your link, Rico? Because I just
Oh
subscribed.
no, it's okay. It's
You
okay.
sure?
Like you know, I'm not really tripping. You know, whatever, because it's gonna come back. You know, it's cool. I think
Okay.
they
Yeah.
do
Well, I
something.
just
I
subbed to
mean,
your new channel. I can drop the link in here.
Oh
every
no, it's okay.
I mean, I don't when I okay. I just see you doing entertainment news and um
Yeah, you
you
know, first one was Ken. He did it. You know, yeah, hater. You know, stalker mad because he can't fuck. And petite. Yeah, or
mm,
this one majority. I'm
I'm
gonna just say the
sorry.
majority of them.
Sorry
They
that
know
happened.
who because they all some jealous, envious ass bitches. Oh, mad at a young hoe.
mm.
Mm.
I'm sorry that happened. I know how
Oh,
hard it is
I'm gonna
to
feel
get
sorry
your
for them.
channel
That's
up
what
and
you need to
running.
say.
So yeah, I hate when people
Mm-hmm.
drop their channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, but like, only thing about it is, for the people that really support, all that, that's the only thing that I feel sometimes like, damn, and then having to fight people, but it's cool. Out here, this last,
Mm.
Well, did we cover everything, y'all?
I think we did.
they are some liars.
I think well, yeah, Rico.
Yeah, you ain't even lying,
Rico
Rico.
Rico put it right on out there
He
and he
put
ain't
it right
never
on out
lied.
there. They all
He ain't,
liars.
he ain't never lied.
And that,
Well,
and everybody knows something too. That's why all of them is live at the same damn time. And when they respond back, the reaction when somebody else, go live, they give themselves away when they hit the live button right after because they're watching the person who, whatever, got that, whatever. But yeah, they so obvious. And now I'm calling it all out. I'm calling a spade a spade. They gonna hate me even more, but it's cool.
Well, call it spade a spade. And what's up, Charlie? Boo, I don't know if Charlie saw anything that happened today, but if you
And
want to hit,
somebody is still getting hard. There's multiple people still getting hard to this day.
Rico.
uh,
Recently too. Mm-hmm.
he said somebody getting what?
Ha ha.
IHOP. What?
He won't put a name on it. I ain't thinking about Rico. He ain't putting he
Who
throwing
are they
all
saying
this
is
out
getting?
there
Uh-huh.
and
Who are they getting high? But I know if people individual knows them. I hit to a while. But
Who getting,
yeah.
who
what you
getting
say?
high? What is he saying? What?
He won't put a
Mhm.
name on it, girl. He throwing that you ain't been
Rico.
Rico
Come
been
on,
throwing out
Rico.
all the stuff, but he ain't put not one
Did you
name
see the
on it.
back shot? I said the back shot.
Oh, let
Uh-huh.
me look at the back
So you know
chat.
when they say the back chat, you already know they're gonna be like, oh yeah, they
Okay,
talking.
I
Yeah,
got
the fuck I am, bitches. Okay.
it. Okay.
They be
Okay.
putting on their
Okay.
whole act.
Hey
Okay.
Rico, hey brother,
Hey,
hey
Charlie
Corio, hey
Boo.
Hey,
Wood.
Hey
bro not
Charlie.
Hey
bro
What
Miss
not
you
Lucy.
doing
saying
from all this,
anything.
Charlie, man?
Girl, I done missed a lot today. Let me
Girl.
explain to you what happened a while ago, and Rico's gonna know who I'm talking about. I was in a Mo 3 second playing around, and there was this racist white boy up on Lady Wu's panel, and I had to get him
Oh,
together right quick.
shout out to the most sector. What
I had to
happened?
do I had to do white on white violence.
Why would Lady Wu let him stay up there then?
Well,
Lady War like anybody. She's cool.
he
She's
did
cool. I
some
like Lady. Yeah.
when he first came up, he acted cool and everything.
Hmm.
And Pretty Eyes T was telling him, she's another white lady over there, that he's been following her around and pee bombing people and being racist. And so, Lady Wu was gonna give him a chance and roasting him was gonna give him a chance, see. And if he didn't try to put that as his avatar, I ain't sitting here, thank God they kept the banner up.
Oh my God.
And he also called a person of color a
Wait,
burnt
somebody got
crispy
some
chicken sandwich.
background. Let me see. Let me
Oh,
mute it
But I
first.
don't think that's like really anything to be concerned about
And he,
calling anybody black burnt crispy because it's like vice versa. They call like black people call other people names too. A name is a name. And people
no,
should
it ain't.
just not
So
really.
hush.
Mhm.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
they shouldn't take offense to it, child. But
Yeah,
the ones who stuck in the
Rico.
past, they take offense to it, and that's the problem of today. Because it's just rotating. Words is words. Like some of these racist things, I just think of the words as like bitch. People say bitch a lot. The F word. The
Rico.
Hold
yak
up.
word and stuff.
Hello,
Rico.
Rico got me choking on a invisible
Because
bone.
everybody's an end at the end of the day.
Rico, it's
Hold up,
Everybody,
just
all
Charlie.
colors.
stop.
Hold up, Charlie. Did you say there was a white man over there? He
yeah,
called somebody what?
a burnt crispy chicken sandwich, and he kept trying to boy the guy, like saying boy and all this other shit to him, like being totally
Oh, that was
disrespectful.
a black guy, probably.
Oh no, he was talking to the black gentleman, but he was a white boy and he was drinking like beer and shit, and he was trying to act
Was
like
he
he was
cleaned
all
up?
this. No, he cammed up once, and he was an ugly ass white dude. I mean, that
I
poor
think.
boy was ugly.
Went up there.
I think. Yo.
Hold up, y'all. Breaking news. Sassy got tea. Sassy hit
Ooh,
the
ooh,
link.
sassy, hit the link. Tell us we
Hit
need to
the
tea.
link.
We
Hit
need
the
to
link.
pee.
Hit the
Yes,
link. Hit the
please.
link.
Also, Rico, I've been hearing all them men's
Turkey.
is in your DMs. Is this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you was at Donald. Shout out to DJ.
In real
Yo, Charlie.
life.
Charlie, I tell you over there, I just aired it all out over there. Shut up,
Uh-huh.
man.
Hold on, we need Sassy to
Yeah, y'all. Yeah,
Sassy, come to the hood table. Come sit at the
y'all be
table.
quiet. Mute.
Come on, sassy,
Okay, one
please.
more thing too. Yo, Charlie, did you catch that when I say for them bum ass bitches and a bitch don't got no motherfucking receipt? Bitch, a motherfucking bitch is receipting. I got screen recordings, ho.
I
Stupid
saw it
ass
all.
ho.
I was like,
Okay.
ooh, Rico, get
That's how it's given
Rico.
2024,
Come
ho.
on, Sassy.
Come on. Yes,
come
we
on,
want
please,
it,
sassy.
Sassy.
Is he
We
gonna
need
Is,
make us
you.
beg? Is he gonna make us
is
beg,
she
Sassy?
serious right
We
now?
ain't too proud to beg, sassy.
Is she asking if we want the tea? Is she serious? Oh my
I
God.
know
You
she
know
know
us.
we want the
We
tea.
tea fiends over here.
Oh my God. She is just
Oh my
so.
God, Sassy. See,
Sometimes Sassy is
I don't
just
want to
so
be a sister
awesome.
wife anymore. Nope. Nope.
Come on, sassy,
See,
please.
Sassy, you breaking up the family.
She
Girl.
tried to break my heart. I'm gonna cry. She tried
Oh
to take
my
away my tea.
God.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay,
please.
hold on. Let me say this. Sassy, I'm sorry for going off on you that morning. You're a cool bitch. I like you, okay? That was my bad. I'm bipolar, child. Please.
Rico, cállate, say.
Please, please, please,
She
please,
said
please,
she
please.
put it in the chat.
Rico, cállate, say.
¿Qué? Tú cállate la boca. Vete pa' carajo. Okay?
Yes. Suboka.
She said, I have tea. Do you want to see it?
My mouth?
Said on
Mm.
JW Pound. I can't click the link. I put it in the chat. Can you
I,
see it? I
You
don't see
sending
anything.
stuff
I
again.
don't see anything even waiting for where you can
Can you see it? I put it in the chat. It
She
says,
could come up on the panel and put it in the back chat and not come up if she wants
dang,
to.
you must have words blocked.
No.
I mean, what?
Yeah, they all lie that bum ass wannabe pastor. That motherfucking pastor perv. Yeah, they all over there.
Ah.
Did she
Mm.
put
I
it
don't know
in
why
chat?
they sent me that motherfucker's link because I don't like that bum ass, lying ass, motherfucking decrepit ass.
Oh, here we go. Hey,
Hey,
Sassy.
Yeah.
hey, girl, real quick. I put in the chat. You got words that are blocked. Oh shit! Let me turn off Jay Wilson. Damn, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Okay. I'm just doing this because you my girl, and I don't think you're gonna think anything weird about this. But girl, Noble just cussed out Tracy, called her, said shut the fuck up, bitch. Good pussy having hoe. Blah 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 on Jay Wilson's panel, girl. Like just went the slap entire fuck off. Crazy shit. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my word.
Ooh, this was gonna get juicy.
Here's the thing.
Hold
You
up, you
might
know
get.
what? I don't have no mods in here. That's probably why her comment didn't get posted because
I'm a mod, but I don't
I'm
see
a
it
mod. What do you
being
mean? You ain't
held.
got no mods in here.
I
You got.
didn't see nothing in the
It's
chat
not held
either.
back. It doesn't say because it'll thing where it'll say show or hide. I don't
Yeah.
see that.
Now I saw
You
that.
probably have
Yes.
to refresh it,
Wait a
like
minute.
refresh it sometimes, or put
Let
all messages. Like when you click up to that little settings box up there, you gotta
I
sometimes you click all messages and it'll show.
Well, I
I
Yeah.
just did that and it's still not in there.
let me say this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Yesterday, right after you made me whenever you made me a mod, a troll had came in here and said, let me fuck you in the ass something. And I had never seen it before, but it was shadow, like in a shadow. And it said, do you want to accept this message? And it said yes or no. And I pushed no.
Oh yeah, then you
Oh,
do
you
have like a sensor
yeah,
thing on there. If you have to accept it as
Yeah,
a mod,
it depends on what it is because YouTube will automatically like hold something sometimes, but if it ain't too I just have people use their best judgment because even when I'm modding, I'll see somebody's message has been held for review by YouTube.
yes,
And
yes,
if I
that's what
see
it
it
said.
ain't nothing really derogatory or really, I'll approve it.
Yeah, I went ahead and said no because didn't nobody want to get fucked in the ass over here. So
Yeah.
okay, for somebody to say
Yeah,
that so blankly, like they was definitely
right,
trolling
that's
it.
yeah,
Like that's a
I said
nasty person.
you did the right thing. You did the right thing.
so.
Hey, Mel, what's tea, Mel? Everybody bringing us tea.
Man, I went over there just to be a little nosy because I saw Jay Wilson had a little panel working for him over there. So when I went back and read about to when Shelly came up there, and Shelly was like, pretty much she don't know where Kimmy got that stuff from because she said she ain't never had her and Nova never had any conversations about stuff like that. Then Nova jumped on the panel and he was like, he confirmed that he was like, the only thing we talked about was doing the interview. We ain't had no conversations. So they pretty much saying they don't know where she pulled this stuff from.
I don't believe it.
Oh, this
Because
just
it
sat in the
just so
backyard. Do
happened
y'all want some tea too?
they're in
I
Jay
got some
Wilson's
tea.
live and they just so happened to hit the panel. I don't know if I believe that.
I
I don't.
got some tea on Mr. Raw person. You know
Well,
that Janet person,
I gotta, yeah, I'm gonna have to
the
head
Janet
over
and Rob. They
my life.
set that up to set Tracy up. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Uh
to head
uh.
over there and watch that
And
whole
this same thing with Nova too.
I don't.
because, like I said, what was said that Shelly and Noble said wasn't nothing. It was like a nothing burger. So I'm like,
It's outside
Right. So
people.
why deny it? It's not like it was a bombshell. Because then why was Noble lying and
And
saying Shelly was one of his day ones when that was
set that the
I
piss
don't I
crease
just
here.
I think we're trying to do sloppy cleanup.
And also, I think somebody is copying what's going on in the most sector. Since they want to talk about relationships and stuff, they got relationship things going on over there. I think somebody's just trying to copy them because they know that that's gonna bring them attention. But simply, they not that girl. You're too damn motherfucking old, bitch. You had your goddamn time, bitch. To do that, bitch. You can't do everything, bitch. You see, it's not motherfucking working for you, hoe. In fact, you already ran through motherfucking two bum ass, dusty ass niggas. At that, they ain't got shit going
Oh,
for them.
you talking
One
about
with a
Tracy. I
motherfucking
thought you was talking
breast
about Noble.
breathalyzer, and then you got one motherfucker who can't, who's falling and shit. Was he doing all that when you went to go visit him?
hold up.
No, she said Noble was did not he just was smoking a lot, but
Oh
he
yeah,
wasn't
smoking a lot and
yeah,
drinking a
Just
lot.
smoking a lot.
yeah, but
He doing more than
he
smoking,
wasn't falling all over the place and stuff. And
and
she
he ain't
said
on no
that
mushrooms either.
she said they did go to Pound Town when she went down to Detroit.
Raw,
Said they did go to Pound
Uh,
Town.
that's
well,
nasty.
as far as what Melissa just told us, yeah. Why would you lie if that was a nothing burger? But
Cause
then
they all
why
motherfucking lie
wouldn't
just
you
to get
admit it?
Wait a minute,
attention.
Rico. Wait a minute,
Why wouldn't you
Rico.
admit it either if it was nothing?
Yeah, if it was,
But we know there are some creative storytellers around here.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
thank you. That's what I'm saying. I
I'm
see.
gonna leave it at
You
that.
Creative.
already know. You know where I'm going with this. Like,
Deflection is a powerful
I be
thing.
okay. I be
I
clocking
can't
these bitches.
understand what y'all trying to say. I
what I'm
I
trying to say is we have
can't
some
hardly hear you.
very great storytellers on here that a lot of people be believing. A lot of stuff
I
that
don't
people.
believe shit that they say. I be clocking shit. I'm only 29. I know if I can clock it, everybody else can clock it too. They just going along with the story, whatever. And then you do got some motherfuckers that's just willfully ignorant, willfully just dumb, dumb
Hey,
hole.
Levon just said it in the chat. You think Kimmy is telling the truth about Noble spelling tea to Shelly about Tracy having an eviction before the cruise?
I believe it,
I think it
because
was some ad libbing done.
oh, 1111, angel
Right.
number 111.
Levon, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I seen this all coming at the cruise, this all for body language. Let me not say I'm psychic to it, but a psychic wink, wink, wink.
I mean,
But if you guys look at the body language and all that, nobody was feeling each other on that motherfucking cruise, at all. And them I'ma say it now. Them motherfucking outfits and shit, bitch. She only did that just to get motherfucking attention. She knew she ain't look motherfucking good, and that's why she was doing the motherfucking 12 and shit, looking like a motherfucking quarterback from the top, bitch. And then on top of
Oh
that, them
my God.
motherfucking bathing suits wasn't even motherfucking hitting. They some old ass bathing suits at that. And probably got them for the motherfucking cheapest places they can go spend all they motherfucking money. And then got
Rico,
on the goddamn cruise thinking that the
Rico, you
person's gonna
sound
be
real.
dumb,
Rico, you
thinking that
sound real
that they
muffled.
wouldn't know.
Rico, you
Hmm?
sound real muffled, babe.
Oh, it's my fault. What about now?
Say it again.
Okay, mic check 2 1 2.
That's better.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
But I'm saying, okay, what part did y'all not hear before I got my fault?
We heard
We heard you
all of
say
it.
she had some old Timo outfits.
Oh, some old Timo outfit. She done spent all her goddamn rent money to go on the cruise, and then she thought somebody was gonna be naive. But probably what just being nice, be like, oh, I help you, them being on a cruise, far out, and then not having nobody. So of course she knew what the fuck she was doing, and she wasn't gonna pay her back either. That's just how wretched she is. Like anybody from the motherfucking from the hood, they grew up in the hood or something. You easy to clock stuff like that. They knew it. Who goes
So
broke? And I believe the eviction notices too.
Wait a
Rico,
minute.
Real Mama's got a question for you.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, we're cool, Fifi. I don't have no issues with you at all. Mm-mm. I don't really no issues with nobody. They just have issues with what I say because I'm just direct. And I'm also sarcastic too.
Wait a
But
minute,
that's not.
Rico. Rico, wait a minute. Levon said the timing is suspect for me.
It's
Has
too
Shelly
convenient.
confirmed that tea? What tea, babe?
I
That.
agree with LeVon. Mhm.
Shelly and what's his name? Noble was just on JW saying that they never had no conversation about anything like that. The only thing they discussed was having an interview.
Disgust.
I think that's embarrassing. I think, you know what, and I'm gonna be honest, and I don't care who gets mad or anything, but
Yeah.
all I have to do is know that you're treacherous enough to get this big the villagers with the pitchforks and the torches out to try to help set somebody up because you had words with them. So you're getting somebody, you're pumping them up, you're bullying them, you're getting a group together to try to get this person, ruin their lives because you had words with them. You want to make them
Word.
lose everything. Yeah. I'm not too sure I'm going to believe anything they say.
And you
No,
I
know,
don't believe nothing.
I
what
don't.
Nothing.
I say?
But
Wait a
Birds of
minute.
a feather. Birds of
boy,
a fucking
why you
feather.
That's
believe
what.
one?
That, huh?
Birds
Because
of
I'm
a
gonna tell
fucking
you
Birds
feather.
of a
something.
feather flock
They
together.
all done some
Mhm.
fucked up, treacherous
Right.
shit.
All them
All of
bitches.
them. Every
All
Oh,
single.
of
Let
them.
me
excuse me.
tell
That's
you.
why I said I
This,
half believe half of what she say
right.
over here.
Right.
And
But the part I do believe is that Noble and Shelly were talking behind the scenes. I do believe that
And then
because
that whole
Shelly,
story. Oh,
because I watched Shelly for a week. nitpick at Tracy, trying to get her to beef. I heard she wants to beef with me. I heard I'm ready. Let her go ahead. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. I got stuff. I got stuff. You'd be surprised what I had. All the
But
new
okay,
information I got.
Breaking news.
We
here
still
my
waiting
thing.
on that audio. We
Tracy
still
just
waiting
popped
on
up
that
on
audio.
Jay Wilson's,
Good.
Yeah.
and
Somebody,
she cussing
How
him back.
convenient.
And
and
he
she
said
got
she
cussed
had no
out.
dishes. He said she had no
I
dishes.
believe it.
And he cussed her
Sit
ass
meow.
out.
Yes. Yes, meow.
But, like I said, birds of
Hey,
a feather.
meow meow.
I believe, man,
I
you know,
believe everybody.
they
Man.
only believe a certain percentage of
Right.
Everybody's connected.
somebody keeps.
Everybody knows something.
Hold
Wait a
on one
minute.
second. Hold on one second.
Okay.
If the
Let me
same
know.
person, if the same peoples, which is not a real word, is it peoples? Is it plural? The same peoples
Hi, meow.
keep getting caught up in some bullshit and in lies. It's the same motherfucking peoples that's always caught up in some goddamn shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
And they always get caught up in lies and
That's right.
The
exaggerations
cycle.
and manufactured story. I mean, it's people,
Mm-hmm.
birds of a
It's
feather.
so predictable.
That's all I
Look,
got.
this is what Mrs. Olivia says. Your vibe creates your tribe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I
Mm.
just heard the last of it with she just jumped down. She told him
What happened, Charlie?
she said to him that the reason she was gonna want him to stay with her is because he didn't have no house and it's supposed
Homeless.
to be on all out war. She said anything he says tonight, she's gonna combat it tomorrow. That's what she said.
And that's what she
Wow.
said too earlier on that live. We forgot that hood table, how she said, people wondering why, y'all wanted to move together all soon. She did say in that live that he was homeless. His grandmother had kicked him out again. He didn't have anywhere to go. And so she was like, well, before you go to a homeless shelter, you could come stay with me. So it wasn't like it was we in love and we want to move together, but they put on a united front to the people because neither one of them wanted everybody to know that he was homeless and getting ready to stay in a homeless shelter.
I knew he
So
was
she
homeless.
did say that. And I think that was very nice because that Negro would have been in a homeless shelter. I ain't off right.
I believe that she was trying to be nice, but this is my thing.
I don't believe he was nice.
She ain't never been no shrinking violet. So since when she care about somebody holding something over her head? That part didn't make no sense to me.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, when I was asking earlier, why was it necessary for Kimmy to come out here and tell that girl business like that? And it wasn't even out yet. And you were saying
Well,
because they were holding and she was
said
nitpicking
Tracy
and all of this
told her
stuff. But
Tracy
Tracy ain't never been the type of person that's scared of nobody or nobody
That's
talking
why
about nothing.
Tracy
So
told
since
Scared.
Kim.
It's
when
all
was
of the
That's
that
flesh.
why
an
Tracy
issue?
told Kimmy to go ahead and tell it.
I think you got blinders on, Corio, but I'm gonna let you have
I.
it.
That's what
It's all of
Tracy
the
was.
flesh.
Wait a minute, Rico. Wait a minute. Tracy was in Kimmy's chat. I read the chat when a live's going on. I read the chat. I stay reading the chat. And Tracy was in that same live, and she said, "Go ahead, tell it." She wrote "tell it" in all caps, and Kimmy
And I
started
saw
telling it.
that, and I still
I
don't understand
believe
why they
that, but
told
I'm
it.
just saying big picture, the whole thing. I mean, I ain't saying
I
that
ain't here
didn't happen
for the
today,
big picture.
but I'm
I'm
just
just
saying
here.
big picture.
I'm
This
just
that don't make no whole lot of
I'm
sense.
just here for the blow
Yeah, I
by
don't think
blow
it makes
each
sense either.
live.
I'm just
Each
here for the
live.
cursing, really. To be honest, I'm laughing at the cursing. Older people talk, I'm a bitch. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't taking none of it too serious, but I'm just like, I
They
mean,
serious.
I call a spade all day.
That be just
They
like
are
me
serious.
hitting up one of y'all. Hey, this nigga saying all this shit about y'all. I think we should go online. I think because Tracy just didn't volunteer that shit. Kimmy talked her into doing that shit. Come on now.
Right, like
You talking about Kimmy.
yeah, that just don't add up for me.
Like, girl, no, I think you
Cause
should go.
how
I think
is
we
it?
should talk about this shit, girl. Shelly gonna eventually put it out there anyway. You might as well go ahead and get it out there anyway. Come on now.
I'm gonna just say everybody's not to be trusted, especially for them to just
Now I
keep
agree
stuff
with
for
that.
so long, months and months and months, and then just wait for just pop out. It's old bitch.
I think I love to be clicks and clickbait and view bait and stuff
They
Thank
like that.
you.
do,
Click,
and
click.
It's
Yeah.
yeah,
just a
and have you caught this
storyline.
too? Have you caught whenever they get like so many numbers in the chat and like, oh, we got this in the chat, and then they don't even have conversation enough to keep the people going, or whatever, and then they're trying to hype it up a little bit, and then somebody click the link, just to keep the numbers going. All of them bitches is full of shit, bitch, and I don't give a man who get offended by it, bitch. Rico the Brat said it, bitch. What's good? Oh,
And 3 snaps on that shit.
attention
Rico
seeking ass
cracks me
bitches.
up.
Real
He was
They
mamas.
ain't even.
Hold
Huh?
on, hold on,
Mhm.
y'all. Let me try to add real mamas on here. Is that you, real mamas? Is your phone?
Yes, that's
Hey,
me.
grandmama.
What happened today was Kimmy was authorized by Tracy to tell the chat, because I was in the chat.
Authorized.
I was in the bushes, that the pictures were sent to her, but she did not. Kimmy kept trying to get Tracy to say who sent them to her, but Tracy wouldn't say who sent them to her. So
That wasn't
Yeah, that
today.
happened the other day. So you mean to tell me that happened
today,
today?
again,
That wasn't.
It
today.
happened this morning. Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Mhm.
minute. I don't know. I don't watch so many of these things, but something
Yeah,
keep telling
because
me.
I know that happened the other day when Kimmy went
Yeah,
live
because
with the
they said
pop
Tracy
up.
said Benz did not send her the picture.
Right.
Somebody lying.
Yeah, Tracy said that in the chat.
Well, Kimmy said, I know this was because this happened yesterday. I was in Shelly's chat. Kimmy said that Ben, they took 2 hours. They worked on Ben's, and she finally admitted that she had sent the pictures. I don't know Ben's. I don't know. I wasn't in the chat at that
Well,
time, but
okay,
Look at the
listen.
back chat.
Kimmy said no. Kimmy said that Benz had said that she sent. I mean that Emmy sent her the picture, that she had a picture, the same picture Tracy posted. But Benz has always refuted that, and so the other day it was on Shelly's 30-hour live. She said that I'm going to play the audio and play it in your own voice of you saying and admitting that you have that picture. But when she came live a few days later, she never played anything at all. And now today, now keep this in mind. That's why I said y'all keep overlooking this shit, because she kept saying and trying to convince everybody that Ben's had a pic. And what she said today, you know who I really think sent the pic? I think it was Shelly.
I don't
And you
know. It
know what?
wasn't Shelly.
Hold
It's
on.
too convenient.
You know
Okay.
what? And you know what Shelly said? You know who I think really sent the pic? I think it was Kimmy. So for all this time, Kimmy been saying it was Benz who had the pic that had to have sent it to Tracy. And then all of a sudden today, I think it was Shelly who sent the pic.
Storyline of clickbait.
Have y'all looked at the back chat?
Does that make any sense?
That's who did it.
That makes no sense. None whatsoever.
Oh
But
yeah,
like I said,
it
I
was
think it's
building.
just to keep the ratings up.
It was building up like weeks before.
We ain't gonna
When
find out who killed JR. That's what it is. We ain't gonna never find out who killed JR.
Yeah. Who shot JR?
Boy, that was one of my mama's favorite shows back in the day. Who shot
That
JR?
was mine too. Dallas. What was the other one? Falcon Crest? Knots Landing.
Knots Landing. Don't forget Knots Landing. Man, we ain't gonna. I don't think we'll ever find
Mad
out.
days fixing to happen. I'm gonna tell you that.
You
I'm
said
gonna
what?
bet.
It seems like it's already here, Charlie.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna bet money. I'm gonna bet money that the next thing you hear, Noble done it just because people mad at him right now.
Look, he the only one
Noble
left,
did
right?
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I did it.
Rico
Maybe
gonna
it
be
was,
messy.
No,
maybe
they
I
gonna
did it,
say,
bitches.
Rob Rack did it.
look, not to be ugly, but maybe Nova grandma seen it. She the only one.
Ooh.
Yo, they gonna be like, Lady Manika did it.
Ooh.
It's gonna turn into 50,000 different people.
But I can guarantee you, All these names that you guys think that did it, it's the least person that you guys least expect did it.
It
Oh, they
usually
said
is.
don't forget about Dynasty, y'all.
You know, I never got into Dynasty.
Levon said Kimmy done blamed Benz, Brianna, and now Shelly. Yep, you ain't never lied, Levon. She
So
done
Brianna
blamed everybody.
said it too.
Yep.
I ain't know about that one.
Oh, there's a whole list going around about who all have been blamed.
But why is it these same names though? These same individuals, like you guys said, that's caught up in drama. It's like a list of them all in order who did it, and then you got a new person.
Cause I'm gonna say this
What?
right now, it's all these people behind the scenes, and they know they be talking trash about each other and other people. So they're like,
They
I
don't like
bet you
each
that
other.
person did it. I bet you that person did it. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what?
That's why I stay off them damn phones.
I really don't
Mhm.
like when a lot of people just be always running to the courthouse to keep people
Okay.
to keep people from battling with them online.
Ain't nobody going to no courthouse.
In this particular situation, I would love for MU to go to court and they do some serious investigation to find out if MU did it, if Ben did it, if Kimmy, I mean, all the names have been thrown out.
Ain't nobody going to court, and don't nobody
history.
got no attorneys.
Look,
that
if
would
you
be
court
like
history ain't been great, she might
that's
need to.
just like when we just found out that Cam was the one who called the cops.
I
Oh
believe it. I
yeah,
believe
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Like you've been saying people, you've been allowing this other lady named, what was her name, Brenda? You've been allowing everybody to blame it on another person and
And
all
see,
this.
I didn't even know that storyline. I just
He
happened
was,
to catch
Just
something
look at
where
Cam.
they were
child,
playing a police call.
he was coming online every day, sometimes twice a day.
He's a whole dud. Just look at him, just nasty,
And
stinking
knew
looking.
he
You
was
know,
supposed to
oily.
call the cops, but he did
He's
not think that
scary.
somebody would really order the police recording.
So has that blown over?
And
Well,
you're not supposed to release the police
it
recordings
might
either.
have, but then again, I'm not in the Mo 3 sector, so I don't
I am. I'm officially. I told them today I'm taking over. I made my mind. Yeah. I'm a king. Yeah.
I don't know who be in the Mo 3 sector that would know.
I do. I do. Yeah.
Cam really does talk too much, child.
Cam talk too much, and Cam lie too much, and Cam is too full of shit. Cammy is a whole fraud. That's an actor, a scammer. That's a sham. All of that. He is a fraud. Just look at him. Just look at him when he had the lip challenge. You know that whole little room or whatever.
Post a video of him in the boxing ring.
He ain't no boxer. Just look at him. Look how big. Yeah. Okay, let me
So
be nice.
is that some type of stick or something? Is that real? Does he really promote boxing, or is that just like his thing for his
He's
channel?
a liar. That's a scam. He ain't promoting nothing.
He says he's really a boxer. He's a professional boxer, and
He's not no professional boxer. Look at him. Just look at his shoulder. Look at his whole build. Like he is not a boxer at all. And then if he really promoted stuff like that, wouldn't it be on his page and stuff? You know, because like on my old pages, we guys, with my community wall, I post, certain things on there that I'm promoting. That I want people to see. Him, he just promotes shit.
I don't know, but I would just like to see one pick, one video, one fight, one win. I don't know. But anyway, all right, y'all. We about to wrap it up. It's been 2.5 hours. Some of us got to work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, any last minute thoughts on anything?
It was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's been real.
I'm being a nosy bitch right now.
I'm about to show my ass tonight. I'm about to be a fool tonight. I might troll a few bitches tonight. Hit a few, kind of curse a few bitches out of shit. Hit them up with respectful things and just leave. Shut panels down.
Well, a lot of people went live. A lot of people from CC's went live today. So I definitely want to get over Jay Wilson.
My other device.
People was hitting me up on Facebook, IG, sending me messages. The tea. Thank you, Sassy, for dropping some tea. Thank you, Corio, for bringing some tea. Melissa for bringing some tea. Rico for bringing some tea. Everybody for bringing some tea. Thank you so much. Hold on, Real Mamas. I want to make sure you get your last words off because I know you was having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry I bought that to your table. I mean, to your chat in terms of the comment about the kids. It was not appropriate, and it definitely wasn't appropriate for me to say it on nobody's child. So if
No,
anybody
thank
got a
you for saying
problem, come to
But
me.
it's
I,
just words that you said. It's
yeah.
people posting children's addresses and stuff, schools and stuff. Now that's inappropriate.
Yeah, people
No.
have been done worse, but yeah, we try to keep it off for children and dead people and stuff like that over
I,
here.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
and
blame
check
Yeah.
out my
everybody.
So
petition coming
I'm
soon on that
sorry.
too
But you gotta
on
watch
children.
Ronnie Hughes. She did 2 polls.
Okay.
60% of the people only believe Kimmy.
I,
So
I'm gonna go check Ronnie Q's
Yeah,
out. But
I
one
don't put
last
too much,
bit
I
of
don't put
tea.
too much faith in that.
Shelly just said that
them
Joyce was a
polls, yeah.
liar.
Yeah.
Who
So
said
I
what?
got a question. I got
Shelly
a
on
question
Jay
here.
Wilson's, and she said that Joyce was a liar. That she ain't never
Yep,
spoke to Noble.
That ain't no new information.
that ain't it.
I
Okay.
know. Like
I
I
And
do
said,
she,
care.
I'm
everybody
gonna
they
say this
can't
right
all come
Look,
now.
it might be
together.
new
She
to
always
Shelly.
in the shit, ain't she? She
They
Look, it
can't
might
always
be
all
in the
new to
country
shit.
Shelly. It
creators
ain't new to
lie.
us.
They say
Surely
all
you gonna wipe
country
your
creators
ass
lie.
too if you take a shit, be like, wipe me. Okay.
Oh my God. But they
She
say
always
all
behind the
content creators
scenes.
lie. I don't think all content creators lie, but there are a large number of them that do. And I think it's like one thing that Shelly was it Shelly? I think one thing that Shelly did say on her panel about Kimmy, she was saying stuff like, I understand, it's a show. I understand you gotta put on a show, but she don't always understand why she gotta always be like putting on for the show. You know what I mean?
And I really think
Like
that's
way
what it is
over
for
top. She's
Kimmy.
so
I think it's a show.
theatrical. She was
Yeah.
like, it's like she I don't know. But
They
anyway,
fake
yeah.
friends. Fake friends
I know
reunion.
that all of them are fake friends. They don't like each other, none of that, And then you got the ones, with rejection issues with no friends or nothing. They
Yeah, because
will
it's
spill all
like
their business.
you like this person, you behind the scenes with this person, and then as soon as y'all foul out, I don't understand why you be acting like that all theatrical and stuff. But y'all mod for each other, y'all fight with each other, y'all fight for each other. But then when it comes down to it, y'all got all these things y'all really didn't even like about each other. That's fake friendships. Like
Yeah.
And then recording people from the beginning, just from the
and
start
recording every phone
conversation.
call. Yeah.
Yep.
That lets you know that they have ill intentions from the jump, just to be like, oh, I got the whole corridor. And let me just
So
say this
true.
too. This one person, or but the high person, or whatever, them and that whole little bad body, with them bathing suits and things, them motherfuckers be lying because I didn't clock. Let me check. Let me tell you all this. If y'all look at some of these receipts, like the dates and stuff on there, when you take a screenshot, right? I've seen two
Oh
receipts
my
one time,
God.
that had like the dates on there, and then the other two did not even have no dates at all, which lets me know somebody then downloaded the app and then put a name down there, typed it up, and then pretty much texted themselves and then posted up there. That's what took so long for them to get the receipts a couple months ago. Oh, hush. I think I might write
Oh
a book
my
myself.
God. So
Tell it.
frustrating.
What you
Hey,
frustrated about,
What had
Coria?
happened? What had happened?
Because it keeps what's her name? Levon Road, the you see you see where she typed MU something coochie. You see, it stopped
Let
her.
me see.
It stopped it stopped that comment, and it said, "Do you want it to show or not?" I'm just paraphrasing,
Lucy is a
and I put,
So is
lesbian.
coochie like
yeah,
one of the words that they don't let you
right,
do?
coochie.
Well,
But
yeah,
people,
that's YouTube though. That's all YouTube.
okay, so
YouTube know all the
I was
slang,
just
don't
letting you know that that's what it's doing. It stopped the word coochies, and so I pushed yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can push
Um,
yes,
yeah,
like seriously,
but
a
I mean,
lot of
but
the
I mean,
words that
YouTube knows what coochie is.
they? Yeah, they own it, don't
yes, honey, yes.
Oh,
Lord
YouTube,
have
that's why you
mercy.
gotta put like a syllable or shorten it.
they
But
have
like you
Yeah,
can
30
put like the
words.
C and the cheat on there.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm about to
Levon,
cheat because like
spell
on
it with a
Twitter you can
K.
shorten it.
Yeah,
I
you gotta misspell
yeah,
it.
KEWCH or
That's why a lot of
something.
people misspell
Coochie.
words on purpose in the chat.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Mm.
But
so
I'm
I
not
Oh,
just
some
telling
of them
any
misspell words
content
because they don't know how to
creator
spell.
that
but let me just say this real quick. I've been in the basement, my cousin's house trying to do all, but they really want to go now. So I'm going to go ahead and head home. I'll try to mod a little bit in the chat while we're in the car. But
Oh,
I'm
that's
not going
okay, boo. We about to wrap up here.
I
Don't worry.
got it,
Okay.
Choreo Boo. You just drive home safe and be
Okay.
safe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Rico, Charlie,
Corey.
Mel, Mama Fifi. It was good being on the panel with you guys tonight.
You too, Choreo.
And y'all take care, okay? Till next time.
You
Yes,
take
Okay.
care.
until next
Much
time.
love,
I got a
Choreo.
question
Okay.
real quick. Just one more question. So I'm not subscribed to everybody, right? But because I'm on a mission on Demon Time. Who's a couple of names that I should, who's all live in the sector? Who's all?
Is he
Mhm.
talking to
Oh,
me?
he asked us
Rico,
who
you
did
let me
troll.
tell you,
Oh, Lord.
Rico, you gotta move your mouth away from the mic,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
We
Oh yeah,
can't hear
okay.
you.
I said
Okay, I'll
who,
see y'all
like,
later.
who should
Bye,
have,
Hood
like, who's
Table.
all going live in the sector?
Who do what?
I'm saying who's probably most likely going live, because I already know who's live right now, but who else?
AJ
You
Wilson
probably
still
should go
live?
over to Jay Wilson's because Shelly keep popping up and down off the panel. Noble up there cussing Tracy out. Jay Wilson trying to control Noble, but Noble keep talking. Tracy in the chat cussing everybody out, and Joyce is up there is in the chat cussing
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
everybody
that's
out.
what we about
Jay
to go
that
Wilson
was
there.
just
first on
glad
my
to
list
have
though,
somebody
We got
too.
over
like
there.
1,000 people in the chat.
Look, he
Okay,
just glad to have somebody at his house.
Man, you
but
know
Jay
Jay
Wilson.
Wilson, this is what
Okay.
he lives for. That's why I don't understand why he always be leaving.
yeah,
Because
because
this
he
is
ain't
what he lives for.
okay. Thank you, Hood
All
Table.
right,
I
love you,
thank you
boo.
so much. Love you all. Bye bye.
Yep.
All right,
Good
I
night.
bye.
mean,
I'm gonna drop too, Tanya.
okay.
Okay.
You all have
Good
a
night.
wonderful
Nice
night.
talking.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. I
It's a
appreciate you.
pleasure. I love all of y'all. Y'all are all the vibe, like
And
that
we
ass,
love
like
you
who was.
too, Rico.
We love our messy Rico.
I
Yeah.
wonder, yo, just one more thing. I wonder where y'all catch. I'm gonna see where y'all catch a troll name that I would probably use, or like that's most likely a troll company.
Me and Charlie gonna be looking, and I'm gonna hit Charlie up and say, which one you think is Rico?
It's gonna be a cash app giveaway too for whoever. Wing, wing, wing for your that
Ah,
is.
you a mess.
I'm gonna clock it. I got for real. But y'all
All
have a good
right,
night.
boo. We'll be
Have a good
looking.
night.
We'll be looking, Rico. Have a good night.
I just
Thank
gotta
you,
say something.
Charlie.
I
Yes,
gotta
go ahead,
say
babe.
something for our
Go
brother
ahead.
that's not here right now. Make sure y'all brush y'all's teeth.
Yes, and he actually just hopped down in the chat. He said he high as giraffe. You know what?
I have to hold up for bruh when he not here.
He had told me that before he even hit the panel. He said, I might hit the panel, but I'm over here high. I'm like, child. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I appreciate everybody, including you as well, Charlie. And we got a lot of tea over here, and there's still a lot of people to watch. But like I always say, y'all, smaller content creators, I challenge y'all at the beginning of the year to get in where you fit in. It's
That's Rico
okay.
right there.
It's okay to
That
allow.
gag sleazy lounge. That's Rico right there. Bet me
Oh
money.
yeah, he was already in here though with that name.
I
So I
didn't
don't
even
know if
notice it.
that was
He be
way
changing his
towards the
name too
beginning. Yeah,
much.
that's because he lost his channel.
Oh, again?
Yes, he lost his channel. Yep, sure did. So he got a brand new channel. That's it right here. But he said he gonna be under a different troll name too. But I'll be telling us smaller content creators, get in where you fit in. It's okay to, let certain friends of yours, certain YouTubes you have, wait till they go live and stuff like that. But when it's 10, 15, 20, 30 people going live, you better get where, even if it ain't a lot of people in the chat, get your shit in where you can get it in. Okay. And whoever ain't here, if they meant to be here, they'll watch the replay. That's how I feel about that. But yes, so anywho, we about to bounce up off of here, Charlie Boo. Everybody, make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you very, very much. And also, if you guys want to bless the Hood Table for the commentary and the tea that was dropped tonight, $ the Hood Table 402. And shout out to the people who sent us cash apps on the last show yesterday. We really do appreciate that, you guys. Now stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.